affect us all. And so, tonight on Second Nature, we'll be recycling some old nature footage.
Here we are, folks. Monday morning. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the super chats, by the way. I did see them go through. When I'm doing the bumper, it doesn't come through, but I do appreciate it. Thank you very much, folks, and thank you for being here. You can help me out by simply just thumbsing up the video. I would appreciate that. There it is, a beauty. I haven't sent it yet. I've been lazy. It will go out very soon to its new owner. I know it's controversial, folks. It's there's people divided on it, but that's another story for another day. But speaking of 2023's Lulz Cow Award, VONHELTON has definitely started the season strong. We are in the Dead Dog arc, I guess the second, the Death of Midnight. And it has left a wake of lulls. Unfortunately, I mean, it's sad that the dog died. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's horrible. But folks, you have to see the silver lining of this. VONHELTON has been putting out non-stop content. And, pardon me, I was going to cover the whole Solar Marshal Father Jay thing that happened. If you haven't seen that, we'll check it out. We'll do that. I was going to do that tonight. But this went down, folks. If you are new to VONHELTON and you've heard the stories of yore, or possibly seen some classic clips, and like, wow, I wish I was there for that. Well, this is the closest you're going to get right now, because this was an epic meltdown that happened over on YouTuber Norman Gray, a.k.a. Agent 19, who at one time was a big-time defender of VONHELTON, if you don't know the whole lore behind that. But as the years have passed, apparently he's seen the light, and he's separated himself from VONHELTON. But guess who drops in with Norman and Katie, a.k.a. Baby Jane, and we all know the history they've had, and we know the fireworks that happen when they're in a room together. Folks, he comes in hot. This thing, you are about to see classic level VONHELTON rage. I know a lot of people seen it. If you haven't, you are in for a treat. Get comfortable. Get the kids to school. Call your buddies, call your friends, order a pizza. We're going to get into it. I'm done talking. Let's just, this is glorious. I've seen the beginning and I've seen the end. There's a lot in the middle I haven't seen. So we'll, folks, let's do it.
Agent 19's name back in 2011. The crazy girl thing was a setup. We've proven that, and Monograph was the one that opened it up live. It's been a done deal. Everybody's known that wasn't real since 2011.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit.
What?
That's what.
Well, it's VONHELTON.
Tell me to my face that I raped my daughters and I killed my mother, Katie, like you did.
I never said that.
Over in the other hangout, over in fucking Father Jay's hangout, where you said that I raped my daughters and I killed my mother. Say it to my face, lady. Say it to my face, lady.
Never said that.
The live show's over
there. I said you abused your children. And the state of Kentucky agreed. That's why they took the kids.
I raped my daughters and I killed my mother.
Never said you raped your daughter. Never said you raped your daughter.
Say it to my face.
Never said it. Never said you killed your mother. I said you left her laying there. You did.
Well, that's the same damn thing, and you know it.
Well, you know what? You did leave her laying there, and you didn't go to her funeral.
I did not leave her there.
You didn't go to her funeral.
No, I did not leave
her
there.
You said yourself, Vaughn, you left her laying in the floor.
And if
you said you left her in the floor, you did. And the state of Kentucky took your kids 13 times. They took your kids 13 times.
If it wasn't
they took
for
them
you,
13 times. You lost your parental rights.
I did
You
not.
lost
I
your
lost
criminal
my
rights.
You know what the judge said about that? The
If you're the one that said
you know
that
what
you
the
were
judge
accused
said
of
in
showing
the closing
pornography,
argument?
that was
He said it
you.
was because you guys kept trolling him and calling CPS.
We never ever, I never called CPS on you, and I never talked to the judge.
To do. The kids
Never
were
talked to
never in
anybody.
any danger.
Never happened.
The kids were
Never
never in any
happened.
danger. This is what the
Judges do
judge
not listen
said.
to trolls on the internet,
See,
Vaughn.
she's not going to let. She's not
No,
going to let.
take
the truth get
accountability
out.
for your own
She's not-
actions.
You need to mute
Take
her because
accountability
she's
for
not
your
gonna
own
let the truth
actions.
get out.
Take accountability for your own
She's not going
actions.
to let the truth get out. You need to
No,
mute her.
because you're full of shit. I never said you
I'm
raped your
telling
daughter.
you what the judge said, bitch. The
The judge said what? Well,
the judge said.
how the fuck would I know
children were
that? I'm
never
not
in
in
any
court.
danger. The
Katie,
children
were
were
in court.
never
Raped
harmed.
your daughter, that
The
is.
children were never abused. The
Yes,
reason
they were. That's why you lost them 13 times, and that's why they were put up for adoption.
calling CPS.
You lost your parental rights, Vaughn.
Over and over and over and over.
That's why you lost your parental rights, Vaughn. You lost your kids 13 times, dude.
Because
13 times.
kept calling CPS
13 times they were taken from you.
Nobody
Vaughn.
called CPS.
Nobody called
Nobody here
CPS on
called
you.
CPS on you,
The
Vaughn.
school called CPS on you.
Even
The school
Agent
called
19
CPS
knows
on
that's
you.
a goddamn lie.
Yeah, well,
You
okay, Vaughn.
motherfuckers are on
Show
record.
the clip of me saying anything. You left your mother laying on the floor after she had a stroke, and you didn't get her medical help. You said it yourself. No, I'm not
I
lying.
thought my mom
No, I'm not lying.
made
You're
her
lying.
sit on the
You
floor
said it
because she
yourself.
wanted
You
to
left her
sleep
laying
on
on the floor.
fucking floor.
You thought she made a pallet on the floor. You
You're
said
a
that.
fucking bitch liar.
You didn't even go to the hospital to
You
see her.
fucking
You
said
didn't
it.
even go to the hospital to see her.
Mouth
You
about
didn't even go to the hospital to see her. You didn't even go to her funeral,
I
Vaughn.
am going to have the fucking police beat down your
Then
fucking
have
door,
them beat
bitch.
my door
Sure,
down.
come
What are
on.
you
You don't
waiting
get,
for?
get my name
Have
out
at
of
it.
your mouth.
Then do it.
I
Do
will.
it.
I will.
Have
Do it
at it.
right now. Get on the phone and do it right now, Vaughn.
Hold on,
Come
Vaughn.
for
Katie never called CPS, dude. Mark Cronin did. Mark
And you're
Cronin.
friends with Mark Cronin.
He
You
is
kissed Mark Cronin's ass.
over.
You kissed Mark Cronin's ass. You do live streams with Mark Cronin.
Earlier this evening, I think it was, saying that I raped my daughters, I killed my
Never
mother.
said that.
I
No.
don't think
Nope.
anybody
I
said
never
that.
said that.
Nobody was
Nope.
talking
Never
about
said
you.
that.
Saying
Never
that it's
said
all
that.
my fault, that
Never
the trolls
said
didn't
that.
do shit, which is a fucking
Never
lie.
fucking said that, you delusional old
Well, I'm
fuck.
sorry, but the live show's over there for anybody to go
Well,
read.
then
Go
go
watch.
pull the clip. Pull the clip. Where did I say
I
that?
don't have to pull anything. The damn live show's over there. for
Go
anybody to
pull the
watch.
clip. Go. Somebody go grab that
And-
clip
and
over
since
on
I was-
Father on
and when-
Schneider
and guess
Handyman.
what, Agent
Let's
19,
play
when
it.
you Google
Let's see what I
Katie's
said.
name, you
Let's
get
see
a
what I said.
laundry
I never
list of
said
about
that.
500 or
Never
600
said
people
that.
that this woman has personally attacked and destroyed their families. A
I didn't
literal
attack
laundry
and destroy
list.
your family.
of
You destroyed your
this,
family.
This woman
You
is
destroyed
really
your
a
family.
domestic terrorist.
You
for
destroyed
real.
your family.
She is a for real
Andrea,
domestic
you
terrorist.
were the one.
and she needs
You're
to
the
go
one that
to
got
prison.
slapped with a domestic
And I'm
violence order.
just the motherfucker
You
put her in
abused
prison.
Andrea.
Because
You
I
abused
got her
her.
on record saying I raped
You
my
abused
daughters and
Andrea.
killed my
You
mother.
abused her. You abused her.
Well,
That's why.
I'll get
Then
the
why
address
did you
to
get?
Agent
Why were you
19,
slapped
and
with a
I'll have the
restraining
goddamn
order? Why
police
were you
beating
slapped
down
with a
your door,
restraining order?
sweetheart.
Why did Andrea have a
And
restraining order
Baby
against
Jane,
you?
don't you run off, bitch, because you're next. The police will be at your door,
Hey,
too.
come to my house.
Sure.
I'm
Tired of you
Baby
fucking
Jane,
bitches. Get on
motherfucker.
here
What are you
lying
talking
about me.
about? I'm Baby Jane. I'm right here.
Well, then else come you got Baby Jane there and you got Katie in here. What the fuck's that all about?
Because Katie's my name.
Whatever. The point is,
There is no point,
give a fuck. I
Vaughn.
don't give
You
a fuck.
have no point.
Yeah, I do have a point. The point
No,
is
you don't.
listen to what the judge said. The judge said
He said you lost your kids. That's
Good
what the
luck.
judge said.
no, that's not what he said. The judge said-
Oh, it isn't.
That's not what he fucking said.
You lost your
It
parental
is.
rights, you piece of
The
shit.
judge
You
said
did.
the judge said that the children were never in jail.
You lost them 13
There's never
times,
been
and
any
you had
laws
taken from you
broken.
13 times,
The
and you
judge
lost your
said
parental
the
rights.
reason the kids
Go
were
fuck yourself,
taken
Vaughn.
was
Go
because
fuck
you
yourself. Do not
fucking
pass
trolls
go. Collect
kept calling
$200
CPS
in EBT.
over and over and over and over again, and you would not stop.
I never
That's
called
why my
CPS on
kids
you.
are gone
Prove it.
today.
Prove it.
Who the fuck
You
called
Prove it.
CPS
Prove
on
it.
you?
trolls.
Prove it.
And that's
Prove
the
it.
only
Prove
reason.
that we did
I
it.
never pulled CPS on
Really
you.
prove that you did it. That your comments
Prove
are
that
out
we
there for
did it.
anybody to
Prove
go
that we
read.
did. We never did, you piece of shit.
Katie, you accused me of being a goddamn pedophile. You accused me of raping my
You
kid.
wanted new pictures of a 13 and 14-year-old girl.
Yes,
You did.
fucking did, bitch.
I caught you
And you're going to
red-handed.
prison.
Me and my ex-husband were Kelly Boland for when we talked and read ended.
I guarantee you, monograph will.
You wanted nude photos of a 13, 14-year-old girl.
Door if
you sure
don't
did.
get my name
Then knock my fucking door in, motherfucker. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? You ignorant backwoods inbred. Do what you got to do.
You can't shut up long enough to fucking listen.
You're not going to scream over me, you fucking piece of shit.
I'm the piece of shit.
You
I'm not out here to
shit. People who lose their parental rights to their kids are pieces of shit. You're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. A piece of fucking shit. Yeah, you are.
It's all over the goddamn internet, sweetheart.
I don't care.
You trolls
I don't care. Print it off and I'll sign it for you. I'll give you my autograph.
The internet never forgets. Bitch.
Yeah, the internet is never going to forget about you, Vaughn. The internet's never going to forget about you. Do something, Ren. Do something. Put your money where your mouth is, bitch, and do something about it. Do something. Do something. Sing it. You're singing it. Bring it, motherfucker. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it. Go ahead and do it.
Real, sweetheart. And
you ain't gonna do shit but sit on your fucking ass in a trailer. That's what you're gonna fucking do. That's what you're gonna fucking do. Nothing. A whole lot of fucking nothing.
Well, watch me. Watch me, bitch.
You do it. Get on the phone right now and have the cops come to my house.
When the 18th gets here, you are going to prison.
Oh, okay. I'm going to prison.
Oh, yeah, when the 18th gets here.
Dumb shit.
18th.
Well, give me your address and I'll call them right fucking now.
Why don't you get it? It's all over there. Everybody knows who I am. You can't fucking use fast people search like anybody else? What's wrong with you?
He walked away.
Give me your fucking address right now, bitch. I'll call him right now. Give me your address. Give me your address. I'll call him right now.
You're such a fucking internet genius.
I'll call him right now.
Hold on.
I'll call him right fucking now, bitch.
You can't call an address. You can't call an address. I think you're looking for.
Yeah, he's the fucking idiot.
Agent 19. This is how this works. I call my cops here, and I give them her fat bitch an address, and then they call the police in her area, and they have her ass arrested.
Tell them a woman named Katie Childers. It's making your life crazy. Call them.
She never accused you of that. She's on here every time I'm live.
I just got through watching.
He's my best friend, so he knows me.
She did. She goddamn did.
No, go look at the Schneider Handyman hangout. Go watch it. Go watch it.
Schneider Handyman, that's right.
Go watch it. Go pull it up right now. Let's see where I said he raped his daughters. I never said that. Ever.
Ever heard her say that. Ever.
Well, I would never say something like that. That's
sick. You didn't say those exact words. But
you're fucking lying. Then you came in and said I said that. You fucking liar. Liar.
Katie. So there you go. Because Bob's an idiot.
Give me your address, Katie. I'll call the police right now.
You don't need my address. Call them and tell them that some woman in Kentucky is making you crazy and cause you to lose your kid 13 times and cost you your parental rights. And go ahead, call them.
Give me your address and I'll call the police.
You fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, see,
lose your kid 13 times because you can't get off your ass and be a fucking parent.
How about I get over here to this laundry list of people you destroyed? And we all get together and we file a lawsuit.
Go ahead, do it. Then do it. What are you waiting for?
Agent 19, have you ever Googled this woman's name? There's a fucking laundry list.
She's been my best friend for 2 years. You're a little late to the prom, motherfucker.
Not just me. A whole shitload of people.
Hold on. That doesn't mean much.
I don't care.
Hold on.
What do you mean it doesn't mean much?
I don't care. It shows causation. Not get.
Stop. Hold on. Vaughn,
Katie won't shut up.
Google your name, Vaughn.
Neither will you.
Google Agent 19, right? A Google search result don't mean a whole lot. People post all kinds of shit about all kinds of people.
Dude, there is websites.
about 1% of it.
They post a lot about you, Vaughn. Is it all true? Is it all true, Vaughn? Because it's on the internet. It's all true. Yeah, it is all true.
State where she has attacked people's families, just like she did mine.
No.
No, I've never attacked anyone's families. Never.
Oh,
never.
Oh,
nope, I've never attacked anyone's families. Agent 19 wouldn't be my friend if I did that.
Right.
Pause. Vaughn, you're listening to Tracy too much. I've got Tracy on recording admitting to doing. UK troll, the person who's whispering in your ear saying that the all your trolls are dying, that woman, I've got her on recording, and I'll play it for you, claiming that she has done exactly what you're accusing Katie of doing. This woman is a fucking charlatan. She's a fucking snake. Hold on a second. I'm going to play this. Listen to this.
Go after these kids.
Oh, hey.
And yes, I would go after Dark Zodiac's kids. Make no mistake about it. I would rather sit with a gang of paedophiles than a gang of liars, because at least with the paedophiles you keep your kids out of the way. What can you do with a liar? There's no... I'll admit, I have fucked through people's children here on YouTube, given warning shots.
That's the woman, dude, who's giving you this information.
But she never said she's going after my kids, though.
Oh, isn't that interesting? So it's not about Vaughn, against people getting stalked or trying to stop other people from it happening to them, like he always says, right? That's it. Well, yeah, this person's a piece of shit that keeps telling me about all the trolls that are dying and stalks families too, but it's not my family. It's not my kids, so why should I give a fuck? I just want to put that back for a sec.
Doing UK troll, the person who's whispering in your ear saying that all your trolls are dying, that woman, I've got her on recording, and I'll play it for you, claiming that she has done exactly what you're accusing Katie of doing. This woman is a fucking charlatan. She's a fucking snake. Hold on a second. I'm going to play this. Listen to this.
Go after these kids.
Oh, hey.
And yes, I would go after Dark Zodiac's kids. Make no mistake about it. I would rather sit with a gang of paedophiles than a gang of liars, because at least with the paedophiles you keep your kids out of the way. What can you do with a liar? There's no... I'll admit, I have fucked through people's children here on YouTube, given warning shots.
That's the woman, dude, who's giving you this information.
But she never said she's going after my kids, though.
And I never went after your kids. I never
I got Katie in a live show.
I never went after your children.
Saying that I molested my children.
I did not say that. I never said you never said that.
My mother.
I never said that. I said you left her laying in the floor.
Which was a total lie.
You left her laying in the floor, Vaughn. You didn't go to her funeral.
I called the ambulance within just a few minutes.
No, you didn't.
The fuck you did.
No, you didn't.
You said who did kill her. The one that you aided and abetted, Larry Frost. That's who killed her because
how did I aid and abet Larry Frost exactly?
I don't even know Larry Frost.
Larry Frost is over in his live show saying that you fucking YouTube trolls talk to him every goddamn day.
I don't talk to Larry Frost.
Don't lie.
I never said hi to Larry Frost. Larry Frost has always been nice to me.
I personally don't care for the Frost. I think they're a bunch of damn liars too, but that's just me.
Yeah, I really don't give a shit.
Go to Snyder Handyman's latest live stream and show where I ever said you molested or raped your daughters. I never said that.
You implied it, which is
no, I did not imply it. No, I did not
say that.
I never said
She
that.
did not fucking say that.
I didn't say that.
The trolls are just good little angels.
So who told you that I said that? Did Tracy tell you I said that? Because I didn't.
Perfect little fucking angels.
No.
Well, I mean, you live in your little world, Vaughn.
Yeah.
So go live in your little world, and when you lose all your shit because you don't have a fucking job to make money and pay your bills, you will lose everything.
Who got my food stamps taken away? Who called and got that shit done?
I don't know.
Gone.
My food stamps. Oh, my food stamps.
That was a troll. Now, which one of you
Let me speak a second. Nobody called you. Nobody got your food stamps taken, Vaughn. You understand when you live in Kentucky, right? When you lost your children, they changed your amount of food stamps you were getting because you didn't have the kids anymore.
No, somebody literally cut them off. I had to call a state representative to get my stamps turned back on.
Listen, I didn't do that, and I don't know of anybody who did.
Cut them off, and I had to go get them turned back on.
Well, yeah, because you have reviews, Vaughn. Every 6 months, you have to do reviews on that.
No.
Vaughn, I didn't have anything to do with your food stamps being taken or Jerry's money being taken. I never said you raped and molested your daughters. I never said those things. What I said...
right here accused me of being a fucking pedophile. And fucking CPS come out to my house. Fucking CPS come out to my house because this bitch accused me of being a fucking pedophile.
No, I didn't.
No, she
And I never
didn't.
called on you. I've never called on you. I have never called on
with
you.
4 police officers and threatened me with bodily harm because this bitch right here accused me of being a fucking pedophile and molesting my goddamn
she
kid.
didn't.
Yes, she fucking did. Yes, she fucking did.
No, she
Baby
fucking
Jane did.
No, I
Baby
did
Jane
not.
is missing
Show me
anonymous
where.
dick.
Can you
Baby
show me
Jane
where?
is missing anonymous dick.
Okay,
Let's
so
see some evidence.
Hold on.
Let's see some evidence, Vaughn.
Hold on. Let me talk here for a second. So you're talking about the Kelly thing, right?
Yes.
Okay. Was that you typing those responses to Kelly?
No. Well, I talked to Kelly, but
No,
maybe. I didn't put all that shit in there about fucking nude pictures or any of that shit. That was all added in later. Blog TV completely cleared me and exonerated me. Funny how these bitches won't talk about that shit.
The whole
I've got a video where Blog TV completely exonerates me of any wrongdoing. This fucking bitch and her former husband wrote that shit in that goddamn video saying that I fucking asked for nude pics and I never asked for shit.
You just said.
But this bitch here took that information, gave it to fucking Clay County CPS, and Clay County CPS showed up at my fucking door with 4 police officers accusing me of being a goddamn pedophile. And that was this bitch that did it. No doubt about it.
Are you sure?
No, I did not. I've never called anybody on you. Never.
Are you sure? Oh, and Vaughn walks away.
Well, let's give it a minute. We're going to talk through this.
It's funny how fucked up this guy
you
is.
Just said you were Baby Jane.
You don't have to scream, Vaughn. I'm not going to interrupt you.
You just said you were Baby Jane, and Baby
I am
Jane
Baby
is
Jane.
anonymous dick, right?
Yes, I was.
Okay, well, where the fuck is your husband?
I don't know. We don't talk.
You don't know.
He's my ex-husband. We don't speak.
There you go.
You better fucking believe it. Go.
Dan United Kingdom has just donated £2.49 through Super Chat.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that, folks. This is, Vaughn's getting up there in age, and I don't know how many more of these he's got in him, but like I said, if you're new and you're probably confused slightly, this is classic Vaughn. This is like Vaughn every night back in the day. By the way, if you want to get caught up on more behavior like this, we are continuing the series on VONHELTON Theater, the Blog TV tapes. So if you want to learn more about the whole Blog TV thing, you can check those out. There'll be some more coming up soon. Please thumbs up the video, all that YouTube stuff. And thanks again, folks. Onward and forward. If you have friends that you think may even be remotely interested, call them now and tell them what's going on, folks. Come on.
There you go.
What about her being divorced?
Chat log? Are you talking about that? That was recorded live on. Even Monograph knows that was recorded live, and he said that it was real because he tried to debunk it himself, and it was real live.
What? The Kelly fucking video?
The Kelly chat log is real, Vaughn. I don't care how many times
but it's not real because I've got Blog TV's response.
It is real.
I have Blog TV's
it's very real.
response.
I could drop a link right now and let everybody see it was all done live.
With no lube. Ooh, ooh, ah, yeah, ah, yeah, ah, yeah.
EndTheDrugWarToday.com donated $10 through Super Chat. If Vaughn actually molested his children, it would have been the only reprieve from the nightmare of being burned by a mother that beat up their grandmother because his midnight nose Vaughn fails all life.
Jesus, I'm not sure what to make of that, but thank you very much, Gabe. Thank you very much. And thank you for being here.
Fuck what kind of link you got.
I'm going to drop the link in the outside chat, guys. Give me a second. You guys decide for yourselves.
Blog TV said, and I quote, "You folks know that you are trolling this man and that you're false accusing this man. There was no nude pictures. There was no talk of nude pictures. There was never any talk of nude pictures. There was no underage person. The person listed was 31 years old." This is Blog TV talking.
They never said that,
Blog
Vaughn.
TV talking.
They never said that. You're full of shit.
Well, I'm sorry, but I've got the video where Blog
Show
TV
your
did say
video.
that.
Can you show it to us?
As soon as I find it. I got to find it.
As soon as you find it.
I'll leave it on
Okay.
your Skype, Agent 19. I'll leave it
Oh,
on
my
your
Skype is gone. The Skype is
What?
gone, dude. That Skype is gone.
Why?
It's gone. I got
Why?
rid of it.
I'm asking why.
When I separated, when I went away from Monty, I did away with that Skype. It's gone. Skype's gone.
Well, that would explain why you haven't been responding to me then, because I've been leaving you all kinds of messages. Anyway, the point is I don't give a damn how many days it's been. Who the fuck cares how many days it's been?
I dropped the Kelly chat log in the outside chat for anybody who wants to look at that themselves. You tell me if that's fake, guys.
Well, I'm sorry, but I will get okay. Well, contact me, Agent 19. You have my email. At least I think you do.
I do not.
Okay, VONHELTON@hotmail.com. Now you have it.
Yeah, I actually don't speak with anybody in a non-public format at all anymore.
Well, how am I going to get you the video?
Too many people say shit.
So now that we all have it, don't let it stop you from sending Von Helton a hello every once in a while, folks.
It didn't happen.
Well, how am I going to get you the video?
Well, it's very blurry, so I'm going to have trouble showing this to where you guys can read it.
What are you talking about?
Let me see. This is fuzzy. Welcome to that 2011 video quality on YouTube, guys. Look at that. Wow. Is there one that's more clear than this? This is really hard to see.
Oh, that's as clear as I could get it. Just take it to 1080p, but that's about as clear as it gets. It clears up a little more as you go.
I guess I am going to have to dig up this fucking video. Because here we go. Let me find that fucking video so I can pwn this bitch.
You kept claiming that you had the original log that you never posted them on.
When I
You went on
pwned this
my
bitch, I
stream
expected to be
and said
banned.
you would post that you had the transcript.
I have blog
Then where is it, Vaughn? It's been
fucking video
It's been almost 12 years. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Well, I'm looking for the fucking thing. God damn.
You posted the video made by Amber Linkus. I'm a redhead. That doesn't debunk. That doesn't mean all Blog TV said was they weren't getting involved. That's all they said.
That's not what Blog TV said.
That's what they said. They didn't exonerate you. They didn't exonerate. No, they didn't, Vaughn. No, they didn't. And this is real. This is live.
Pictures. Dude, if there had been real talk of nude pictures, why the fuck ain't I in prison? You lying bitch. Why am I not in prison?
So this actually gets explained, and I've explained this ad nauseum, and most people know this whole story, but if you're new, you're probably like, what the fuck's going on? I know it's blurry, but what you're watching is Blog TV, which was a site that hosted streaming. Like, it was an early streaming service, right? Long story short. And Katie and her husband at the time, Mr. and Mrs. Anonymous Dick, made an account, this Kelly account, and there was actually 4 of us, I believe, at the time that had access to it. I never actually used it. I don't think the other person did either, but these two actually got in a conversation, and what you're seeing is they recorded the chat conversation as Vaughn was streaming that he's having with them in real time. And people have actually counted the keystrokes and match what's being said, and at this point, they're pretending that they're a 15-year-old girl, and Vaughn wants pictures. He's trying to talk her into moving to Kentucky. And he doesn't ask for nude pictures, but she offers a picture of her when she was 13 and her girlfriend. One's naked, one's topless, and Vaughn sends the email address for the pics. And from that point in the conversation, Vaughn is completely pressing her. Like, when the pics, get the pics. Oh, I'll send them tomorrow. No, I'll send them tonight. Let's move to Skype. Like, all this kind of shit. Like, that we've seen Vaughn do before. Like, this isn't even a controversy anymore. Like, absolutely nobody but Vaughn believes this. Right? Even J-Dubs has to realize that Vonhelton, if that had been a real kid... Well, I'm just going to leave it there.
Hello!
Because
Why am I not in prison, bitch?
It's because they weren't law enforcement officers, and it wasn't actually a law enforcement
Oh,
sanction.
you don't think they would have given this? If I had really asked for nude pictures, you're telling me they wouldn't have called the police right immediately?
Not
Bullshit. I know
not
better.
unless you're speaking with a law enforcement officer or the individual you're speaking with.
They would have called the police, and you damn well know at age of 19.
No, they wouldn't.
Yes, they would have. If I really was molesting children or harming children, they would have been duty bound. It would have been their civic duty to call the police.
Then why did you get your daughter making it? You said on a live stream, and you said this yourself.
Well, I'm sorry,
but your daughter said supposedly you were showing pornography to them, and then you said it was Andrea that was showing them pornography. So who was showing the children pornography? You or Andrea? Because you said this out of your own mouth.
Andrea.
Oh.
Andrea was. And at your behest, I bet.
I've never spoken to Andrea one-on-one, ever. Why would I? Never spoken to Andrea.
Right, yeah. All right, let me see if I can find this fucking video so I can shut this bitch up. I want her banned. Once I pwn her ass, I expect her to be banned.
Yeah, I'm not going
to. Because I got her dead to rights.
We've been co-hosting for a show for 2 years. I'm not going to be banned.
Hey, sweetheart, you're accusing me of being a fucking pedophile, and you damn near got me shot and killed by police. Yes, you are going to get banned tonight.
No, you're so
you are.
ridiculous. No, I didn't.
Well, I'm sorry, but there is a police record out there that will clearly state that, yeah, 4 policemen came out to my house with CPS.
And what does that have to do with me?
It had to do with you. You're the one calling me a goddamn pedophile all over the internet.
No. You do not get to blame me for that.
You just
Hold on, Vaughn. You specifically said before that the reason why CPS came out was because Dr. Del Mundo and the school contacted CPS saying that they had urine and feces in their hair and that they had
lice, and you sent them to school with lice shampoo in their hair. Yes, you did, Vaughn.
I don't give a damn what I said. That has nothing to do with
Yes, you did, and they took your kids for that. You were locking them in their room. They were wanting food. You locked them in the room. They were defecating in their rooms. They were writing, "I want food." You lost your kids 13 times.
With this goddamn video,
you lost your kids 13 times, and you lost your parental rights. That's on you.
No, it ain't on me. It's on
you. They gave you 13 years to fix things, Vaughn. You didn't fix them. I don't know anybody alive that gets their kids taken 13 times before they finally lose their parental rights.
Would you fucking call CPS out?
I didn't call CPS on you. Pull a FOIA. Do a Freedom of Information Act. Find out who called the police on you. You could do that, you know.
All you got to do is encourage everybody else.
No, I never encouraged anybody to do shit like that.
What the fuck are we looking at on the screen right now, bitch? What are we looking at? Your fucking video. Your video. That's your video.
Yep, I proved you have that mindset.
You're telling me that ain't going to encourage people to send CPS?
I proved you had a mindset. I sure did. You proved you had a mindset.
Well, then you did.
I proved that you have the thing for young girls. Yes.
All right. Oh, well, now we got an admission, agent.
Yeah, you do.
I didn't molest young girls.
I didn't say you molested kids. I think you have a thing for young kids. Yes. What about what you said about Shanny's son? What about the shit you said about Shanny's teenage son?
That was an honest mistake, and you fucking know it. Quit.
Well, there you go. That kid was like 15 years old.
I don't know what the fuck age that person was. I had no clue, and you damn well know I didn't. How the fuck am I supposed to know somebody's age when I don't even know who the fuck they are? I'm fine.
Why would you say that? Why would you make a comment about their the sex appeal of their appearance without knowing who they are? How old?
What? I'm not allowed to say something looks pretty? Are you serious?
Are
you fucking serious? What, you never say anything looks nice or pretty or beautiful? Never?
Yeah, you have to understand how people would take that, though.
No, I don't. No, I do not. Because that's their fucking problem, not mine. I can't help it if their fucking mind's in the gutter. Mine wasn't in the gutter at all.
Did you actually go with midnight? Did you go?
This bitch ever talks about is pedophilia, sex, or anything else like that. She's never talking about.
Well, according to you, you failed the CATS test. According to Larry Frost, you failed the CATS test. It said you had certain tendencies. According to you,
I never failed no CATS test. I never took.
Well, that's what your family's saying.
I never took the CATS test at all. How do you fail something?
You said that you did. You said you did.
Well, I did not say that's a goddamn lie because I never took it. I never took the CATS test. The ice was on the roads. Weather Channel was giving warnings. I didn't fucking go. I'm not going to risk killing myself over a goddamn test.
Okay, well, all right. Well, I can't.
You guys are the ones that keep pressuring these Frosts to say and do.
I don't have anything to do. You know what?
Because Larry's
Larry's
morning show. Larry has a morning show every morning.
I have nothing to do with your
Larry
family.
has a morning show every morning, and every morning that morning show is full of trolls. Every morning.
What morning? What are you talking about? Larry's live stream?
Larry's live stream, full of trolls every morning.
I go in there and I say hi to him and his wife. That's about the extent of it. His wife's really nice.
Every morning it's full of trolls. Every morning.
So?
All right.
What does that prove, Vaughn?
You don't think you guys have
Everybody got introduced to Larry when Larry and your whole family went on Secular Opinions and did an interview because you were attacking them. So they came on.
Has just donated $1.99. I must say, the rage acoustics of the double wide are quite spectacular.
Yes, it gives it a new depth. It really does. That enhances it. Thank you very much.
I was attacking them because the trolls were telling them that I'm a piece of shit. That doesn't have anything to do with me, though. And who came up with the brainstorm of getting the Frost to steal all my inheritance money?
I have no idea. How the fuck would I know?
You're part of this shit.
No, I'm not as part of it as much as you think.
Bullshit.
Okay.
We're looking at your fucking video, bitch. What are you talking about? You ain't part of it. We're looking at your video.
Yeah, from 2011.
That is your video. Not somebody
else. 2011. It's a live recording of your video talking to what you thought was a 14-year-old girl. This is a live recording of you talking to what you thought was a 14-year-old girl, asking this 14-year-old girl to send you pictures, dropping your email in there, asking them to send you pictures. What you thought was a 14-year-old girl you wanted to move in your trailer with you.
Katie fucking Childers.
Katie fucking Childers. Now what? That's my name. What?
That there was never a 13-year-old. That the person in question was 31 years old.
Yeah, that was the account. Yeah, exactly. But you were talking to what you were. That's you know what? It's neither here nor there. What you were talking to in these logs, you thought was a 14-year-old girl.
I did not.
Yes, you did. The age was given. The age was given several times. We dropped the
conversation was, I am a 31-year-old woman and I need a place to stay.
No, it's not. Bullshit. Show it. Proof. No, this is live.
And then
as we talk, you can even be heard typing, responding. You're typing live, responding. You're typing live and responding. You were talking to what you thought was a 14-year-old girl.
And Blog TV said it had been doctored.
No, they did not say that. Show where they said that. Show me where they said that.
Any talk of nude pictures ever.
Bullshit. It's live. It's all live. It's all live, Vaughn. We can actually see you can see where text is being typed in and enter being pushed, and you can hear you typing away and your response is coming up as you're typing. Try again. You were talking to what you thought was a 14-year-old girl. You wanted
just so you realize the implications of this allegation. VONHELTON is actually suggesting that in 2011, from like fucking. Whoa, I can't even remember what the resolution was back then, right? With Blog TV and shit, the recording technology, the screen cap technology. That Katie had the technology and the know-how to successfully insert text of video of a real-time chat. That's giving her a lot of credit. Now, Baby Jane, I know you're out there. I don't doubt your abilities, but I don't know. That's a little far-fetched.
Of that girl, and you dropped your email not once, but twice.
You changed
bullshit. Nope.
Yes, you did. Blog TV said you did.
Nope. It's all real. Every bit of that's fucking real.
No,
and you know it is real. Yes, it is. The live recording.
Well, I'm sorry, but Blog TV says you're full of shit. And Blog TV has the...
No, Blog TV never said that. Now he's going to say they have the actual logs. Nothing, absolutely nothing. There was not anything that was stopping Vaughn from simply retrieving the logs of the chat as well. Or going back and taking screenshots for himself. Because he was a participant in this chat. And admit it, that's not even disputed. This conversation took place. But he never did it. Interesting. Folks, what's at the bottom of Lake Alice? What secrets lie in its murky depths? Are there hard drives? Maybe. I don't know. You can help us find out. Clicking that link. You can join us over on MeWe. Come on over to Discord if you prefer, where we hatch our schemes. There's some folks merch. But all you got to really do is just thumbs up the video, tell your friends, share it. I don't know what the kids do, the Tiki Detox, I don't know.
Unedited chat logs.
Folks.
We kept dropping the age, and you kept persisting. We dropped the age from 17 to 16. You kept persisting. We dropped the age from 16 to 14, and you kept persisting. And when Kelly said, I have nude pictures of myself and my friend, and you were like, send him all his zip files, send him to me. Here's my email address. No, you didn't drop that email. You pressed for those fucking pictures. You kept asking Kelly, even though you knew Kelly was a minor. You wanted pictures because Kelly, you wanted that shit. You asked Kelly to move into your trailer.
At the beginning of the...
So let's just read a little bit of this. VONHELTON. Yes, it's okay. Did you send anything? You there? Kelly. No, not yet. VONHELTON. Okay. Kelly, a lot of things to look through, and I'm tired. VONHELTON, just send some now. Get the rest to me later. Kelly, I still have a lot of paperwork to go through for the court thing. Okay, send something quick and get back. Like Vaughn wasn't pressuring what he thought was an obvious underager for nude pics at all. Not at all.
Conversation. Kelly was a 31-year-old female, not a 13-year-old female.
Nope.
Yes.
You thought you have a certain type of people that you prey on. And we proved that. And I am glad. You know what, Vaughn? I'm going to say this. I am glad that I'm responsible for you losing your partner channel and for you not being able to continue doing what you were doing. I am glad that I put the nail in the coffin on that. I am. I'm proud of that.
So you were openly admitting that you were the one that got my 16,000 subs taken away from me.
You know what's really interesting? Something that always stuck out to me that doesn't get touched on a lot. I can't remember if he has already said it or it's coming up. But Kelly shows some apprehension because obviously they're stalling for time. They do not have nude pictures of underagers they're going to send this dude online, right? But they're apprehensive and they tell the story about how someone else leaked pictures of them before and they're embarrassed and stuff. And VONHELTON reassures her that she should have every confidence that he won't share because lots of people have sent him things. Think about the context of all this and VONHELTON reassuring what he thinks is a 14 or 15-year-old girl. It's okay to send me the nudes. Lots of other people, quote unquote, have sent him similar things. And he's never told anybody. It's okay.
You deleted your channel yourself, you piece of shit. You just lost your partnership. You lost 3,000 subs in one fucking night because of the Kelly chat log.
Yeah. Well, that's enough to get you
You
arrested.
were co-hosting Little Girl.
That's enough to get you arrested right here.
You know, the statute of limitations that run out in 2011, you piece of shit. You claim you're a real estate lawyer.
You fucking world, Katie,
and you were also, and guess what? You were an orderly, and you delivered babies in a nursing home, and you're a vampire, and you're a ninja, and you're a warlock, and you claim to be a fighter too, right?
Right there.
Yeah, and you got passed back from the dead, and God.
Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah!
Oh, I didn't read it. Just a sec, I'll read it. I'll find it, Gabe. Ernesto, is this really happening? Because if it is, I suggest 2023 cow is a sealed deal. Katie just ruined Vaughn in a way he will never recover. He killed Ma, dead dogs as a routine. All-time cow, please. Well, I mean, this is a strong way to kick off the year. I'll give you that. Thank you very much, sir.
Talk to you when you take a shit every day.
Oh, so,
yeah,
so
you're real
because I'm a
credible, Vaughn.
theist, I'm
You're
crazy.
real credible.
Okay.
Yeah, you're real credible.
So because I'm a theist, that makes me a crazy person. Okay.
You're not a theist. You're a fucking pagan. You claim you have gods, but you don't have names for them, and they talk to you. You claim you hear voices, Vaughn.
Do you know what a theist is? You know what a theist is?
I don't really care. You're not anything. Half the time, you don't even know what you are. You change what you are. It's amazing when you go on G-Man's channel how you're one thing, but when you go on other people's channels, you're another. You know what I mean? You're always talking about the Bible, and then you say that God is a demon, actually. That's what you say.
Moloch, yeah, he's Moloch.
No, you say our God, the Christian God.
We have actual archaeological evidence.
God is a demon, is what you say.
We have actual archaeological evidence that suggests that Yahweh is in fact Moloch from ancient Sumer. Yes, we do.
And you also have slugs that clean your bathroom floors.
So just I know I don't want to stop for this lulz fest for just every little stupid thing Vaughn says, but he keeps talking about this. First of all, the only time you'll ever see the name Moloch is in the Bible, in the Old Testament. And they don't even think it most likely wasn't even a deity. It just refers to the actual ritual of the whole Moloch ceremony, right? There's no Sumerian deity named Moloch. That's just Vaughn misunderstanding life.
The demon from Mesopotamia is Allah, the Muslim god.
Yeah, and you also have slugs that clean your bathroom floor too. Pet slugs, right?
Well, I'm sorry, but as an amateur historian, I have to tell the truth.
Amateur historian.
Are you claiming to be a Christian?
You don't even know how to read an article and comprehend it correctly.
Are you destroying all these people's families and claiming to be a Christian at the same time?
No, I've never destroyed anyone's. Whose family have I destroyed?
But there's all kinds of websites. I just looked at them
you destroyed your family.
So
who destroyed your family?
Hold on.
Who destroyed your family?
Hold on.
Who put a fist in Andrea's face? You did. Who pointed a gun at Andrea? You did. Who got a restraining order against you? You did.
All them websites are lying about it. They're all lying.
No. Who's all of them? What are you talking about?
Holy shit, I just got through looking at 5 different goddamn websites with a laundry list of people this goddamn long that you've harassed over the internet and destroyed their families, destroyed their lives.
Who?
I'm not going back to read this shit. No, you do it. You do it.
I don't know. I've never stalked anyone's families or anybody's kids.
Well, I'm sorry, but all you got to do is put Katie Childers in a fucking search engine and it all comes up. So I don't know where
you want to do that Agent 19 to see what comes up?
I sat there and looked at it. What are you talking about?
Let's see it.
Let me see here. I'm still trying to find this fucking video.
Yeah, Katie Childers, I guess. He says when you Google my name that apparently there's all these websites up saying I destroy people's families.
Yeah, there is. I don't lie. Okay. I don't lie. Unlike you, sweetheart.
Well, I've never destroyed anybody's family, and I've never gone after anyone's kids. I've never done that.
Well, I'm sorry, but they say you did.
Well, I don't care what they say. If somebody says that, I don't care what they say. I never did. Prove it. Because I never did that.
I don't know where in the hell that blog TV video is.
Is any search? Did it Will? Did any searches?
I'm actually the only thing that I'm seeing is I'm on the first page. You guys can do this as well if you'd like. On the first page, the only thing I see looks like there's a video that comes up. Proof Katie Childers accused Chang 13 of stalking her kids. And this was put up by Piss and Excellence, Cheryl Tracy Gamble. Go figure. The same woman who you just heard openly admitting that she fucks with people's children. Thou dost protest too much.
Well, there you go. The people in the outside chat said they put my name in a search engine and nothing came up. So
nothing came. Oh fuck me! None of you all know how to use Google. All right, I'll fucking do it myself. I just looked at 5 different goddamn websites. I'll do it myself.
Okay.
Holy fuck!
Share the screen.
Seriously, people.
Share your screen. Share your screen with Agent 19.
All right, hold on. Let me find this here. Katie Childers roast Tiffany M. That's one link.
We'll just share screen. Hit the present.
Well, I'm going to. Give me a second. God damn, what's your hurry, people? You go into a fire?
We want to see it.
Vaughn is brain damaged. Have you not got this yet?
If I'm brain damaged, then you're in big trouble.
Show us the
I know
Google
my
search.
IQ's higher than yours.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure it's not.
You mean Trolloc Rules, where Trolloc Rules puts up videos.
I can't believe this didn't come up in a goddamn Google search, because I found it in half a
It
second.
didn't come up for me, seriously. Go back and show the Google search. Type in Katie Childers in a Google search and pull it up.
Well, anyway, look at this here.
No. That just shows crazy.
Look at all the names. Look at all the names, folks. Look at all the names. Now,
They're
Grant,
tagged.
Hey, Vaughn, is my name in
They're
there?
all tagged.
Hold on. Is my name in there?
yes, your name is.
So there's absolutely no evidence of, it's just a headline and a bunch of hashtags that are just meant to catch. Well, I don't have to explain what the fuck hashtags are. Vaughn, oh my goodness.
It's in there.
There you go.
Agent 19, Caliber Hitting, Cancer Troll, COINTELPRO.
Yeah, they're called tags.
Activation,
Heard.
Mafia, Don't Be Upset, Felony Squad Org. I'm sure Do Not Sub Me Assholes probably in here
Is your
somewhere.
name in there?
October Rains, Bully, Fired Flag. Well, if it is, it's
Your name's in there too, isn't it?
Huh?
Your name's in there, isn't it?
Well, of course it's going to be in there.
Yeah.
Of course it's going to be in there. I got to scroll down.
So you're saying that those are all the people's families that I destroyed? Is that what you're saying?
Look here. Mrs. Anonymous Dick. Look there. Mr. Anonymous Dick.
And those are tagged.
Go back and
Let me ask you something, Vaughn. Are you saying that those are all the people, all those people listed are people I destroyed, is what you're saying?
Why else would they be listed
You're
there?
fucking tagged, you
Why else
retard.
would they be listed there?
You're tagged.
Hold on.
Why would they be listed there?
Hold on. Did you destroy my life?
Well, you okay. Obviously, these are people that are in her circle, that are in her sphere of influence. Now, granted, not all of them have probably been ones. I mean, obviously, she didn't go after the FBI. I mean, come on. But you know, is a lot of these people in there probably people that she's bullied or harassed or at least influenced in some way? Yes. Otherwise, they wouldn't be there.
That's reaching. That really.
There's Forrest's name right there. There's Forrest right there.
Yeah, Forrest is my friend. So what?
There's Gam. I remember
Yeah,
that
Gam's
name.
my friend too.
Caliber Hitter.
She's
I
not
remember
mine.
that.
Caliber Hitter's my friend too.
Real Jenny Girl. I remember that.
I don't speak to Jenny girls, so.
Let's see. American Mom. I don't.
Yeah, that's Gam.
Saying you don't speak to Jenny Girl is kind of an understatement. Jenny Girl's a piece of shit.
I don't know. That's y'all's problem, not mine.
Well, you're making it our problem. You're saying that these are all the families I supposedly destroyed.
These people's names wouldn't be up there unless you had something to do
No,
with it.
it's because Trolloc Rules fucking Joel tagged all those people in his video on Web Archive, you idiot. I thought you were a computer guy.
Katie Childers, read what it says. Katie Childers, Rose, Tiffany M, and Loyal Simp, James D, Christopher Sebastian Bentley, Forrest Jameson, and DMM. What?
Do you remember a guy named Mr. Nobody Knows?
Mr. Nobody Knows? I think that was one of your handles, wasn't it?
No. Mr. Nobody Knows actually harassed Monty and you. You don't remember that? That video that you're pulling up right there, that Trolloc Rules shit, that's Mr. Nobody Knows, dude.
Well, that was, obviously this was a long time ago. But the point is that, she's over there recently, within the last day or so, talking to Schneider Handyman, a.k.a. Father Judgment.
Can we pull up that live stream and play that? Because he says he claims I said that I said he would molested and raped his daughters. I never said that. And you'll be able to hear that for yourself. And you need to apologize to me for lying, Vaughn. You need to apologize to me for lying when it doesn't happen.
Katie,
no, lie.
Katie, you just spent the last hour accusing me of being a fucking pedophile, dumbass.
I stand by the
No, she didn't.
Yeah, she did. That's
I stand by the Kelly Chatlog. Yes,
video now
the Kelly Chatlog's real.
That video
That is real.
had up
Fucking
on
real.
the screen
Real.
was her video.
It's real.
It sure as fuck wasn't my
It's
video. That
real.
was her
It's 100% fucking real.
Yeah, keep talking, sweetheart.
It's real. I'm gonna keep talking all I want to.
I'm not going to be able to show that stream because there's no way everybody's going to be quiet enough long enough for me to do
Yeah, well, I would like for people to play that, just to play it. Everybody's gonna have to mute. I want everybody to hear. I wasn't in there for very long, but I never said any such thing about his children.
I didn't say you said it. I said you
Yes,
implied
you did say that.
I said you. No, I said you
You
implied
said
it.
you said
it.
I was on.
I said
What
you
the
implied it.
fuck,
say
man?
No, you
I
didn't say
listened
that.
to the stream. You just fucking said it.
Whatever. The point is, she's on record.
There's no point.
Listen, she is on record accusing me of being a fucking pedophile for years and years and years and fucking years, and I'm tired of it. And if she mentions my name again, I will get her address, and the police will be knocking down her door.
Have him knock on my door. Have him knock every fucking day.
I don't need to.
I'm not afraid, Vaughn.
Because when the
You're
police
not going
show
to
up, they're
intimidate
gonna
me.
arrest you. Do you know what defamation is, Katie? You know what that is?
You just defamed me. You just said I accused you of raping and molesting your daughters on Shattered Handyman's live stream.
You
and I didn't do that.
have gotten my
I didn't do that.
children taken away
in
from
here
me.
saying that.
Katie,
Agent 19, did he not come in here saying
you
that?
did that.
Hold on.
You and Tiffany Moser, Tiffany Moser are on record working with the Frost to get my children taken away from me.
I never spoke to the Frost. I never had any conversations with the Frost.
Hold on. Why did CPS say they took the children?
Huh?
Why did CPS say they took the children? Why did they say they took them?
Because they were getting phone calls.
Okay, now when they came to your house, what was the reason they said when they got to your home that they took
They
the
didn't
children?
need one.
They won't take them just because of a phone call. They have to see something.
Well, I'm
on
sorry,
the
but they did. They came to the house with.
There was dog shit everywhere. There was dog shit everywhere.
Hold on. Because you know, Vaughn, people have called CPS on Katie, and they didn't take her kids.
Agent 19.
Nope, they didn't.
She doesn't have legions of fucking trolls calling every goddamn
I
day.
don't?
Yes,
Anyway,
she did.
Listen.
Yes, you did.
They come out with 4 police officers and 2 CPS workers. They never, ever have come to my house with 4 cops. This was a unique case. This was totally different. I wasn't even expecting this.
Bullshit.
Shut up! I lived it. You didn't.
What was the reason they said?
All right, listen to me. Listen. Here's
What was the
exactly what happened. This is exactly what happened. They come out to the house with 4 police officers and 2 CPS workers. And they kept asking me over and over and over again, do you bathe your children? I said, no, they're
Because your
preteens.
kids were coming to school smelling.
Would you please let me respond?
Let him finish. Hold on.
They come to the house with 4 police officers and 2 CPS workers, and they kept asking me over and over again, do you bathe your kids? Do you bathe your kids? I said, of course not. They're preteens. They bathe themselves. Oh, do you bathe your kids? Over and over and over again. Then they get my housekeeper on the phone. They ask my housekeeper, does he bathe his kids? Housekeeper's like, no, they're teenagers, preteens. Why would he bathe? You know. And
you don't have a housekeeper, Vaughn.
Hold on. Vaughn, they were not preteens when the Kelly chat log was released.
That's not what I'm not talking about. The Kelly chat log.
Well,
I'm talking about the time they took them before this last time.
Well, what we're talking about is the Kelly chat log and whether.
Well, I'm getting to where the Kelly chat log ties into this. If you'll let me talk, all right. They kept asking me over and over again, "Do you bathe your kids?" All right. Now, had I said yes that I bathed my kids, there is absolutely no doubt that those police would have arrested me for pedophilia, inappropriate touching, whatever the fuck. Because that's why they were there. That's why they were at my house. And they were at my house because of that motherfucking goddamn Kelly video that bitch right there made.
If they were going to come to your house for the Kelly video, they would have come a lot sooner than that last few times. They would have come a lot earlier than their preteen years, dude.
I don't know why. I don't know why, but that's what happened. Okay? That's what happened. Now listen, there was nothing wrong with the house. There was nothing wrong with the kids. There was nothing wrong with me. And you know what? They said, we're taking the kids anyway. I said, you can't do that. That's felony kidnapping. They said, we don't give a fuck. We're taking them anyway.
What did their report say? You got a
The
copy of it?
the report says that they took the kids. There was no reason.
There's going to be a reason why on that.
No, they took the kids.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Let him keep digging his hole.
They took the kids. They took the kids because of that goddamn Kelly video. They had gotten a call over that goddamn Kelly video claiming that I'm a fucking pedophile, and they come out there and took the kids. Yes, they did.
Hold on. What year was this?
Huh?
What year was it? The event that you're talking about when they came and took them?
Well, this last time they took the kids and kept them for 3 fucking years, so it would have been before that.
So we're looking at 2000.
2011. You
Please. You're looking at 2018, 2019 then?
I guess.
So you're saying that they waited 7 or 8 years?
It wasn't this last time.
So you're saying they waited. So you're saying that they waited 7 or 8 years to come out there?
Well, they may have not been privy to the Kelly video either.
What about the failure to thrive thing? What was that?
The failure to thrive thing was Dr. Del Mundo, and that was eventually proven to be untrue. What Dr. Del Mundo committed medical malpractice. She used an 8-pound baby chart, and the babies were preemie babies. They were only 3-pound babies, and then she said, "Oh, look, they're failing to thrive." Well, of course they're going to look like they're failing to thrive. If you use an 8-pound baby chart and they're only 3 pounds, of course it's going to look like they're failing to thrive.
Do you remember saying that you don't feed them after a certain hour because you don't want to have to clean a diaper every night?
Yeah, people keep bringing that shit up. That was an off the cuff comment. It wasn't real. Holy shit. Okay. This is what they do, Agent 19. They clip out little fucking things that I say, and then they twist them into a fucking pretzel and throw them out there and say, "Oh, look, he's starving his kids, guys. He made an off the cuff comment, so he's starving his kids to death."
There's a cause and effect reaction here, right?
Well, here's the thing. Okay,
hold on. You got the comment that you made, right? And then you've got the fact that they're underweight. So naturally, CPS is going to be concerned.
Well, here's the thing, Agent 19. What you don't understand is that preemie babies actually eat more food. I would have to go into town, make extra trips into town to get more Similac for the babies, because preemie babies eat more than a regular baby. That's the truth. You can look that up.
Well, because they need to put their weight on fast.
So
you should certainly not stop feeding.
But irregardless, Dr. Del Mundo committed perjury in court, and she committed medical malpractice in court. She used an 8-pound baby chart on 3-pound babies.
Randall Buckleworth has just donated $2 through Super Chat. Bath and kids is tantamount to diddlin'.
Good point. Thank you very much.
That's
one percent. Okay. That
is perjury. That is medical malpractice. But here's the thing: is Dr. Del Mundo lost her job? No. Has she been run out of Kentucky on a rail? No. She's still there. She's still ran Fisher Peas.
With lice too, though. What was that? I keep hearing stories.
Well, the lice thing. They're not supposed to take kids over lice anyway. They're not. They're not supposed to take kids over lice. They're not supposed to take kids over dirty dishes. They're not supposed to take kids over a dirty house. I mean, my God, they took my kids because I had Christmas wrapping on the fucking floor. They took my kids one time because my youngest daughter had a spot of mustard on her blouse. Okay, none of these, they took the kids because they were constantly getting phone calls from the fucking trolls on YouTube, Agent 19.
Was the mustard on the blouse, how long was it there, though?
Well, she was making bologna sandwiches for us.
So was she going into school day after day with the same stain on her blouse, wearing the same clothes?
No. Oh, that was a nice thing that the Frost did. They paid a bitch to go into that courtroom here the other day and lie and say that I sent my kids covered in piss and shit.
Actually, the school said that.
Yeah. Do you know why? Because the Frost paid them to do it. That's why. With my money, ironically, with my money.
It's never your fault, Bond. It's never your fault.
Shut up.
Why would they risk their job and their career?
They don't have any careers. Larry's on welfare, and
I'm talking about the faculty at the school. Why would they waste that? Why would they waste
the faculty at the school is getting paid big bucks, man. They got 11.5.
Thank you very much, by the way. Sorry I didn't get back in time to pause the video, but I do appreciate that. Thank you very much.
$1 million of my money.
You really think so?
Yeah, I really fucking think so, dumbass. My parents were rich. They walked away with $11.5 million in cash. They walked away with $20 million in war bonds alone. They've got all kinds of
Thulu has just donated 5 Australian
Oh, there it is.
dollars
I thought I
through
missed
Super
it.
Chat. Here's some dollary due secular opinion towards her live stream clipping, S of where upkeep. Open mouth smile.
Thank you very much. Sorry, I thought that came through. I got up and got a drink, and I saw it on the YouTube side. But anyways, we're all caught up, folks.
The treasury bills, certificates of deposit.
See, this is Von's stick.
Hold on a second. The war bonds, when did they have them? Did she still have war bonds when she died?
Yeah, World War II war bonds. She had 100 of them. And each one of those war bonds is $200,000 a piece. In fact, Solar Marshall corrected me because I said, it's $2 million. And Solar Marshall said, Von, your math's wrong. It's $20 million. And I'm like, oh, so my math was wrong. I suck at math, admittedly. But yeah, 20 million just in those World War II war bonds alone. And 11.5 million in cash. Like I said, treasury bills, certificates of deposit, all kinds of insurance policies. And they've got it sitting over at their fucking house right now. Oh, we're putting it in a trust for the kids. No, they're not. I've got the trust. I've looked at it. Me and the bank manager looked at it. It's a dummy account. They threw 30 grand in there and called it done. They made one payment to the electric company on one. That's it. There was no major deposits, no major withdrawals, nothing. Larry Frost come into court, lied, said he was putting my dad's $2 million into the trust. That was a lie. He didn't do it. He took my dad's $2 million and put his kids into college. And he even admitted that on video.
No, Larry said his son had a full scholarship.
Well, that's the latest story. The original story was that he spent my daddy's money on putting his kids. He said, that
can be easily verified. Either you can verify that his kid had a scholarship, or
he said I've got money and I can put my kids through college, referring to the $2 million that he got off my father.
I got something I got to ask though. You said that she still has war bonds
for Thanksgiving. Stick me with a fork. I'm all done.
Vietnamese consul, Manchester KY, has just donated 5 Australian dollars through Super Chat. All kids in Vietnam stay with parents. No Weather Channel or vents to FL.
Sounds like a Von Helton paradise. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Well, and the last World War II bond paid out completely at maturity in 2012.
Well, I'm sorry, but she had them. That's a fact. That's not my opinion. She had them.
Well, then she would have received the payment.
She also said she had jars of $1,000 bills in her closet too.
She did. Yeah, the Frost tried to blame it on some chick named Joni, and I said, now wait a minute.
Expect No Quarter donated $4.99 through Super Chat. On Von Tombstone, once upon a time.
Okay, thanks a lot. I appreciate that.
Joni's been gone for years. Where are you getting this Joni shit? Joni had been gone for years. When I told Mom, I said, hey, you got to get that money out of the closet and put it in a bank. See, Mom went through the Great Depression, so she had a natural aversion to banks. That's why she had the money in the closet, because she was afraid the bank might crash or something.
She lived through the Great Depression?
Yeah.
When was she born?
1919 or some shit, I think.
No, she wasn't born in 1919. Look at her obituary, Mom.
Her obituary, oh God, her obituary was written by the Frost. It's fake.
She was born in, like, I believe.
Do you really believe? Hold on.
I think she was born in 29.
Hold on. Do you really believe that my mom's net worth is only $100,000? Are you fucking high? She had two.
How would I know? I don't know. I don't know.
Hold on. She had 2 nursing homes. She had 5 rental properties. She had 3 rental properties down here, and she had all kinds of property that hadn't even been managed yet. My parents were well-to-do, very well-to-do. We lived up on Stahlhaber Road
Prove it.
It wasn't.
I'm not doubting that they had money, dude. I'm not doubting that they had money because, some property there, right? There's property.
Tons of property.
Tons of property. So there's no doubt that they had money, right?
Yes.
John, your mother, according to the obituary, she was born in 1929.
Well, the problem with that is she told me out of her own mouth that she had lived through the Depression. And the Depression...
Well, she did.
Yeah, she's the same age as my grandfather.
Yeah, so the market crashed in 29. It ended in the early 30s.
Well, she said she lived through it as a child, so I got to go by what she said. And she was 100% lucid when she said it. So don't even start with that dementia shit.
No, I'm not saying that. I only you know what your mother's medical. I don't know what your mother's medical stuff was.
Well, here's what my mother's medical situation.
Stick me with a fork. I'm all done.
Randolph Bucklethorpe has just donated $2 through Super Chat. She was born in 1919. I'm not a math guy.
Right. 100%. I mean, anybody else that could, compute past the ability of a spider monkey would simply just subtract her age, right, from the year she died. But anyways,
the situation was they went into court, got me stripped of my medical power of attorney, and then started pumping her full of drugs. Memantine was one of the drugs, and then there was a couple other psychotropic drugs that they.
That's what they usually give people with Alzheimer's disease.
Well,
my grandmother had Alzheimer's.
Right, and guess what happens when you give drugs like that to a normal person? Oh, it gives them the Alzheimer's, or at least it acts like it.
But Vaughn, I mean, I got a question though. We're not screaming at each other, and I'm not going to scream, so there's no reason for you to raise your voice. But in one of the videos where you were interviewing her, when you were showing your freezer full of food or something,
mm-hmm.
and you said she was asking, "Where's my mom and dad?" When you were asking her questions, she didn't seem to even know that her mom and dad were gone.
There was one time I interviewed her where she kind of lapsed from the medication again. See, what was happening was her body was building up resistance to the medication they were giving her. See, I was forced to give it to her by court order. I didn't have a choice, because if it had been me, I'd have thrown that shit down the toilet, because she never had Alzheimer's. She never had dementia.
Wait. He just tripped up right there. Did you catch that? You catch that? Well, she lapsed because she was gaining resistance to the medication. The medication, what? The medication that he's claiming gave her the sickness. That doesn't make any sense, Vaughn. Oh, she was lapsing because she was gaining a resistance to the medication. That's why she wasn't making sense. But it's a medication that's making her not make sense? What?
That shit. It was all made up by the Frost. See, you got to understand. Mom was going to testify against these fuckers in court, and they couldn't let her do that. So they had to throw her in the nurse. They threw her in a nursing home 3 times. And then the 3rd time they threw her in a nursing home, they doped her up. And then once they had her doped up, see, then it was easy to keep it going. And they went to Dr. Nabal here locally and said, "Oh, yeah, man, she's crazy. You got to give her some medication." And then that's when he prescribed the memantine to her. Okay? Because she was going to testify. But see, here's the thing. And this is why Larry gave her the death jab. She was building up resistance to this memantine drug. She was starting to get her memory back. She was starting to become normal again. Well, we can't
discuss that on YouTube.
Sure,
the shot. We cannot do that.
Well, I can discuss her medication.
You can, but I'm just saying on Agent's channel you can't, because that will get him flagged. Right. So I just wanted you to know that.
Well, here's the thing, okay? The thing of it is, her memory was returning, and I said, "Oh my God, Mom, you're getting your memory back." She said, "Yeah, I feel great. I feel normal again." I said, "Oh, that's awesome. We need to beat feet to the federal court, and so you can testify." And she said, "Absolutely. Let's get it set up." And so I was going to set it up, and that's when Larry come and grabbed her and gave her the death jab, because we can't have her testifying, guys. That would be horrible.
Well, I'm going to say this. Politically, I am very liberal, and you know what, I'm not going to refer to it as that. So, I'm just saying, like, we disagree on that. I definitely think that it benefited her to have that vaccine, so I'll leave it at that. But we can agree to disagree. I'm just saying, politically, we are not. You're far right.
Okay,
I'm a liberal. I'm just going to say it out loud. I'm a liberal.
All right, hold on. We've got Gavin Newsom, who is a Democrat, governor of the state of New York. He gave all those elderly.
Okay, well, we can't talk about that.
He gave all those elderly the shot, and what happened to them? What happened to them? They all died, didn't they? Yes, they did. Okay, that's in the news. That was in mainstream news. There's no getting around that. That was in mainstream news. And this is Fluffy. Say hi, Fluffy.
Is that one of Midnight's puppies?
This is one of Midnight's puppies.
I'm sorry about your dog, by the way.
Yeah, this is one of Midnight's puppies.
I want to draw your all's attention to something. You see this right here? That's the Fango.
And who is that? Who is that?
But you guys do agree that this is the Fango, correct?
Well, it looks like him. I mean,
now check this out. Check this out.
Okay.
Oh, right. Agent 19 and Katie telling Monty that I'm following the Fango. Oh, my. I simply retweeted one of his tweets. I followed back. Thank you for showing how desperate you both are. Yeah, she's following the Fango.
Well, okay, you're going to have to give me a little more information than that. Who the fuck is Defango?
Well, I'm just sharing that with the outside chat. That's all. Acting like it was a big deal that I was saying.
Who is Defango? Who the fuck is it?
He's just some fucking weirdo.
Is he a troll?
It's not important to our discussion. It was just a side topic, side note.
Is he a YouTube troll?
Somewhat, yeah. He tried to extort $1,000 from mine.
But he's not in the main clicks. He's not
really.
PHN.
He's in a weird, different place. He's into that cicada and Q shit.
Oh, yeah. I heard about that. I read about that cicada stuff, and it's like, yeah, that's really weird. Would you all calm down?
I just wanted to point that out because she was trying to deny that she was following the guy.
Well, I don't know that person, so.
Suddenly find
If you're just joining, don't go anywhere. We're in the eye of the hurricane right now. You know how that works, right? Came in strong. That's been a strong showing. This is just the breather. This is just the breather, folks. Don't go anywhere yet.
Bingo.
Yes, I really am Karate Kyle. I've already showed the original pictures on several live shows actually. Yeah, I really am Karate Kyle. Yeah. Yes,
Vaughn, I gotta say, Vaughn, the dog in the garbage can, not fucking cool, dude.
Well, like I said, though, see, that's where context comes in.
I can't fucking tell you how not fucking cool that fucking shit is.
Well, here's the problem. The problem is if I'd have buried the dog outside, the dogs would just dig it back up again. I mean, what else am I supposed to do?
Bury it deeper like you're supposed to?
What do you mean like I'm supposed to? What am I can't bury it outside, I said. The dogs would dig it right back up. It had to be disposed of. I don't like it either, but you got to do something. What am I supposed to do? Leave the damn thing in the house and let it rot? Can't do that either.
I've had that died, I buried, and they didn't get dug up because I buried it deep enough.
Well, you missed the live show on G-Man where Christina Blackfeather agreed with me. In fact, when they lose a horse, they have to bury it 12 feet for that very reason, so that wild animals don't dig it up. Christina Blackfeather agreed with me on that one.
And were you not able to afford food for him or something? What happened there?
I wasn't able to afford what now?
Were you not able to afford food for him?
I'm not able to afford nothing. I almost starved to death. I don't think you're up to speed on everything that the trolls have been doing.
So like you weren't able to use your EBT card or anything like that?
Like I said, the food stamps have been cut off completely. I had to call a state supervisor to get my food stamps turned back on. They had my food stamps turned off. They took Jerry's money away from me. They prevented me from getting my disability. They took my stimulus checks. They took my SSI. They took everything. They left me with nothing. And then this stupid fake ass will that they brought in front of the court only gave me $250 a month to live on. And then they took the $250, said they needed that to pay the electric bill with.
Well, the thing is, Vaughn, my son is also autistic like Jerry was, like Jerry is. And my son gets SSI disability. And the only reason that I'm on the account is because I'm his guardian. And I think the reason that they took Jerry's money was because the kids were removed from your care for 3 years, you said.
They never.
So the money had to go where Jerry went because that money is actually issued to Jerry. That's why.
The money had never ever been taken away. This was the only time it had ever been taken away. And when I called Corbin, I asked Corbin, I said, can I use Jerry's money to pay the bills? They said, well, absolutely you can. Who says you can't? And I said, well, the court took Jerry's money away. And they said, well, there was no reason for that. You're allowed to pay bills. But see, the trolls here on YouTube told Clay County CPS to take Jerry's money so that I would starve to death.
But when you made that call, was Jerry still living with you, or was Jerry with a foster parent?
Like I said, they had never, ever taken Jerry's money. They took Jerry's money at the behest of the YouTube trolls. The YouTube trolls called CPS and told them to take Jerry's money away from me, and they did. Period. End of story. Period. End of story. Because all the times prior to that, they hadn't taken away Jerry's money.
I don't think I can tell you this. I don't know of any YouTube trolls that called anybody like that. I don't know where you're getting that information. I don't know who's telling you this, that YouTube trolls are doing all this, but they're not.
The only person I know of for certain that called anybody on VONHELTON was Mark Ronan. And he said he called.
Mark Ronan is not the only one that called. I've got Sean Merriman on video, proud as a peacock that he called CPS numerous times, no less.
Okay.
Sean Merriman called.
That's why I said the only one that I know of for certain.
Sean Merriman called. Paul Wayman called. Mark Ronan called. A whole shitload of trolls called.
But I got a question. Like, why are you such good friends and doing live streams with Mark Ronan all the time after Mark Ronan?
Okay, listen. Mark Ronan and his father had a problem. I'm not going to go into any details.
Yeah, and I know what that problem was. He was accused of raping his sister.
Okay, well, here's the thing. His father got bad off, and I had lost my father, and I would give anything to be able to talk to my father today. And I told him, I said, you need to go and you need to make amends with your father because you may not get to talk to him again.
Oh,
and that's what that was all about. And he did what, believe it or not, to my utter amazement, he actually did go speak with his father, and they did kind of make up a little bit.
I got a question for you. You know that live stream that I was in with Schneider? You know Mark Ronan was in that live stream too,
yes,
right?
He was. Yes, I know. I saw it. So why
are you mad at Mark Ronan?
So was Solar Marshall.
Yeah.
So was Solar Marshall was there. Mark Ronan was there.
I never said that you did anything like that with your daughters. Not in that live stream.
You made a video accusing me of being a fucking pedophile. You don't think these goddamn trolls are going to take that shit and run with it?
The girl was supposedly 14. That wouldn't make you a pedophile. That would make you a hebephile.
I don't give a fuck about the semantics. And neither did they, by the way. But anyway, the point is that it is a matter of public record that they come out with 4 cops and 2 CPS workers, and they kept asking me over and over again.
Not because of the Kelly chat log.
It has to be.
No, fine. The Kelly chat log happened before the twins were even born. The Kelly chat log happened before the twins were even born.
How many times do I have to say that it doesn't have to be the actual chat log? It can be a troll bringing it up to CPS. All they got to do is mention the damn thing.
They've already heard that, though. That's old. They've heard that.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It could be 100 years old, but if they ain't never seen it before, they're going to act like it's new. CPS has employee rotation. Okay, they rotate employees quite a bit. Anyway, the point is,
I've never called authorities on you. I've never called the police on you. I've never called CPS on you, ever.
You don't have to, honey. Your little fucking video there did it all for you. You didn't have to.
Yeah, but you read off reports live where the doctor said that the kids were failing to thrive.
That's just a report. That's all it is. It's an accusation.
That's why they were stating why they removed the children.
No. See, you're twisting stories again. What I read in my video was accusations levied against me. Accusations that the children were failing to thrive. Accusations that I had, harmed my kids. accusations that I'd harmed my wife and all this other gobbledygook that you fucking trolls kept telling Clay County CPS.
I don't know of any troll, and I know all of them. I don't know any of them that called CPS on you but Mark Gronin. That's the only one.
Well, I'm sorry, but like I
of.
said, I have Sean Merriman on video admitting it. I have Paul Wayman on video.
Well, I'm going to say this. Sean Merriman hasn't been around in about 6 years now.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. By the way, Kenny KPZ, I'm sure, is called at least once.
That's another one I haven't seen around in years.
And Dr. Dissent is back, I hear. He's under a different name, of course.
Dr. Dissent never left.
No, he never
left.
He
never left. And he's not under a different name. He's Voice of Dissent. And to my knowledge, Dissent never called on you either.
Well, it doesn't matter now, because as soon as the 18th gets here, I lose my kids. And then when I lose my kids, I'm going to start sending out subpoenas for arrest. And I'm going to start, and then you can tell the judge how evil Von Helton was just so evil for you that you had to interject into his personal life and destroy his family, his finances, his inheritance, everything, get everything he fucking owns taken away from him. And they were going to take this property away from me, but praise be the gods, my mom actually made a real will, and they were able to find it. Or they would have took this property away from me too. And what were you trolls doing? Hey, Ronnie Ray, go over there and change the locks on the double wide so he can't get his kids back.
Well, hold on a second. Let me check.
Exactly what you said.
Let's look at something here for a second.
Like the trolls.
Let's look at something for a second. If somebody flags your YouTube video, are they taking it down or is YouTube taking it down?
They are.
So the person flagging your video, they're taking it down personally,
yes,
or they're reporting it to YouTube?
Yes,
hold on. Or are they reporting it to YouTube and YouTube is taking it down?
Well, hold on now. If they hadn't reported it at all, would it have been taken down? No. It got took down because
they were the ones that made the decision to take it down.
It got took down because they reported it to YouTube.
Okay. But
that's
YouTube
why it got took down. Likewise, the kids get taken. CPS gets a phone. Listen, hold on. Helen Baker, the head of Clay County CPS, said to my face, out of her own damn mouth, that the only reason they were doing what they were doing was because they were getting phone calls, numerous phone calls, and not from the goddamn school system either. They only got like 2 or 3 calls from the school system. Everything else was trolls. All right. But she said they were getting calls all the time. The head of Clay County CPS said this. And so I asked her, I said, well, what about these kids out in the hinterland that are dying and shit? She said, oh, we don't get calls for them. We only get calls for you. I'm like, oh, well, okay. That is a direct quote from Helen Baker, the head of Clay County CPS. And like I said, the judge in his closing arguments.
So your argument then at this point is that CPS is not doing their due diligence and reviewing cases.
Hold on. Okay, the judge said in his closing arguments, he said there was no laws broken because I brought it up in court numerous times. I said, show me the law that I broke. Well, I never broke no laws. No laws were broken. And he said that there was, he said that the kids had never been in any physical danger. He said that the reason he was giving the kids up for adoption is because he was getting numerous cases of neglect from CPS because people were kept calling CPS over and over and over again.
Are you able to pull a transcript, the stenographer's report?
I don't know if there's a transcript out there. There might be. I don't know.
And they flipped around, and they
didn't
find any problems, and they left.
I think it's.
They come out to your house and don't pick your kids for no reason.
I think it's sealed for a while, but then after a while it becomes public.
They don't just pick your kids for no reason. I'm telling you, there has to be.
Well, I'm sorry, but they do, and they do it all the time. By the way, I'm not the only one. Have you ever seen a video on YouTube called "Don't Mess with Texas CPS"?
Yeah, but that's Texas.
I don't care. It's still CPS. They'll take your kid. If they know they can take your kid for no reason at all, they'll do it. She told me to my face. I asked her, I said, do you believe you're above the law? She said, yes, and they took my kids.
Well, when this is what you said.
Did you know that you can't even sue CPS? or the judge, either one. You can't sue them. Now that I've lost my kids, I can sue them finally. But but if you still have your kids, you can't even sue the motherfucker.
Well, you said you have till the 18th. Have you filed an appeal?
I have till the 18th.
Have you filed the appeal?
We'll see what. Well, like I said, I gotta see what's going on.
But, you definitely need to get with your attorney and file an appeal.
Well, that's what I'm talking to my attorney. Actually, I'm talking
but
to.
But the thing is, Vaughn, is I'm going on what you have said in your own live stream. You said that when CPS came, there was dog poop in the floor.
Yeah, and it was cleaned up the next fucking day. It was cleaned up
well,
the next fucking day.
I'm just going on what you said.
Right,
you said
but see, what you don't understand is that when CPS takes your kids, they don't keep them for a day. They keep them for years and years and fucking years. This last time, they kept them for 3 goddamn years. The time before that, they kept them for 2 years. Okay, they don't just keep them for a day. They keep them for months or years at a time.
Why was the dog shit on your floor for 24 hours, though, dude?
That way they can get money, see?
Why was there dog shit on the floor for 24 hours, though?
Well, it wasn't there for 24 hours. They just happened to come in when the dog had made a mess in the bathroom. There was paper down and everything. They needed an excuse. There was nothing wrong with the house. There was nothing wrong with the house. They saw that the dog had used the bathroom on the paper, and they said, "Oh, well, there's our way to take the kids," and they took the kids. They come in your house looking for anything they can find to take your kids. I've got 2 attorneys and a sitting judge that came into family court and told Judge Harris to his face that the women were illegally removing my kids. And you know what Judge Harris said? Yeah, okay, so whatever. Just blew it off. Whatever. 2 attorneys and a sitting judge told Judge Harris, the family court judge, that they were illegally removing my children. He don't care. He don't give a damn. He don't care. CPS, in that final court case, admitted to brainwashing my children. What was Judge Harris's response? Nothing. He just sat there. He didn't care. One of the CPS workers, under oath, in that courtroom, admitted to brainwashing my children and giving my children Stockholm Syndrome and telling them to stay with the foster parents instead of wanting to come back home. And the Judge Harris did absolutely nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all. They don't care. See, that's what you've got to understand. They don't give a fuck. It wasn't about the kids. It wasn't about me. It wasn't about anything. It was about the trolls calling CPS over and over and over again. That's all it was about. If it had been about the kids, when the kids testified that the house was clean and that they wanted to go home, the kids would have went home. So no, it wasn't. It was never about the kids. This bullshit. Oh, we're so concerned about the children, and it's about the children. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It never was about the kids. It was never about me. It was about trolls calling CPS all the time. That's what it was about. That's all it's ever been about. I don't know, Katie, but I think you're losing your connection because you sound really garbage. Come, pop out and pop back in. Anyway, point is, Agent 19, the reason I'm here is because she's been going to a bunch of live shows talking shit about me, and I'm pretty much had enough of it. I think after 15 years, I think I've had enough bullshit. Okay? And I mean what I say. When the 18th comes and there's no chance to save my children, and I, like I said, I got CPS on record under oath admitting they brainwashed the kids. Okay? Which means I'm never going to see my kids again. They're going to be brainwashed into hating their father, which is what they were trying to do before.
Still see them when they turn 18. I mean, from my understanding, the adoption is free.
Well, I'm sorry, but good old Secular Opinion and his butt buddies over there are saying that they're going to call CPS every day to make sure that they get brainwashed into hating me.
I have never heard Secular Opinion say that. I've never heard him say that.
Well, go over there and watch their live shows because they're laughing it up.
I'm a moderator in there. I do listen to his live streams.
They're having a good time at my expense, I assure you.
He's never, ever said that he would do that. He's never called CPS on
you must not be paying attention then.
Who do you
think told Ronnie Ray Frost to come over here and lock me out of this double wide?
Secular Opinion has never done that.
Who do you think called?
Anybody in the outside chat saying they're going to call on you?
Who do you think called Ronnie Ray Frost and told him to come over here and lock the double wide? Because I've got the video.
I have no idea how the Frost.
I got the video.
Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you
It
this
was
because I'm in
Secular
the know
Opinion and
about
his
this.
troll buddies did that shit.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you this because I'm in the know about this. No troll reached out to the Frost family. It was the Frost family that reached out to Secular Opinion. That's how that worked. Nobody contacted them asking to talk to them. They found him and contacted him.
Well, I'm sorry, but that's not what they claim. They claim that Secular Opinion reached out to them.
It's because they're covering their asses because they want to protect themselves.
Well, now wait a minute.
I think the Frosts are lying.
Okay, now hold on. Well, now the Frosts lie too, but I don't think they would lie about that. But here's the thing. I've got Secular Opinion on video admitting that he reached out to people in my hometown to dig up dirt on me. I've got him on video saying that shit. So why wouldn't he reach out to the Frosts? They're a hell of a lot closer than Hamilton, Ohio. That's for damn sure.
Well, I mean, a phone call, it's not going to really make much of a difference. I mean, he's in Canada, so.
But you get my point. You get my point, though. If he's willing to go all the way to fucking Hamilton, Ohio, to try to find dirt on me, he can find it right. I mean, James Arnold Frost just lives 5 seconds down the road from me, literally.
I'm going to tell you this. There's a lot of things that you can Secular Opinion done. The person who Hamilton, Ohio,
on speaker or something, Katie? Are you on speaker? Are you away from your phone?
I can't understand her. I can't understand her.
Let me leave and come back. I have no idea what's going on with my audio.
Maybe the gods are intervening. That's what I'm thinking.
I don't agree with the Frosts either. That's the issue.
Well, dude, you think I do? I
mean, a lot of fucking
fucking
vultures. I see a lot of fucking vultures, and I see a lot of vultures swooping around, wanting to get a little bit of money.
Well, yeah, we're talking about $32 million.
Is that bad? Is that better? And no, it's not your God's phone. It's called a bad phone.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of interesting.
Vaughn, I'm sorry, but I'm not scared of your gods. I have my God, which is
that would be a mistake.
The Christian God. So
I don't believe it.
You reckon Moloch? Well, hold on. You reckon Moloch's going to save you and protect you? You sure about that?
Vaughn, I can say this about me. I've never had my children taken from me 13 times or my parental rights taken. So there's that.
Well, I'll tell you. Let me get 100 people to call CPS out to your house over and
do
over
it.
again. And guess what? And guess what? They'll start taking your kids. You know why?
No, they will not. My house is immaculate. My kids do well in school. Actually, my three oldest
telling you, the house was fine. There was nothing wrong with the house, and they took the kids anyway.
Vaughn, I've seen photos. I've seen video of your house. The melons on the floor. The I want food on the wall. They were shitting in the beds. I sent Agent 19 a video of that.
I'm like a stuffed
You want to show everybody that video?
Stick me with a fork. I'm all done.
Pibothalu has just donated $5 Australian through Super Chat. Here's some dollar dues to go towards the tube of stuff. For all us **** buddies. Rolling on the floor laughing.
Thank you much. Thank you very much. Sorry. I do appreciate that, folks. By the way, I've never reached out to people in Hamilton, Ohio. He's obviously delusional, folks.
Those children lived in.
Hold on.
Because I'm not going to be accused of something, you know.
Okay, hold on. Agent 19, she just said a few minutes ago she had nothing to do with Tiffany Moser and that goddamn video that she made. But now here she is telling every fucking minute detail.
I didn't have anything to do with it, but the video's out there, and that's how your children were living. That's why CPS took your kids.
Were living. Did you even hear my daughter's testimony?
Testimony about what? She wrote shitting in the vents. They were shitting in their bed flats. You were locking them in their room.
No, it never fucking
Yes,
happened.
you were.
No, it did not, Katie. My daughter testified in court under oath that it never fucking happened. It was all a lie. The Frost told her, Marcia Frost told my daughter to write on the wall, "I am hungry," and then she took
that melon was on the floor for at least a week or two, the way it was
my daughter
in the floor.
In a court of law.
Oh my God. Stop lying.
Well, no, I'm not lying, dumbass.
You are lying.
No, I'm not.
Well, let's go through the video clip by clip and let's respond to it. Let's look at it. Where is it? What's the title of it?
Put it to you. I want me to put it back to you.
Yeah, put it backstage. We'll bring it up, and everybody will respond.
The point is that Tiffany Moser was working with the Frost.
No, she wasn't. The Frost reached out to her.
Oh my fucking
did not reach out
the
to
Frost
her.
didn't even know you motherfuckers existed. They had no idea.
On Facebook, where you were going at Tiffany and she responded, and your family member reached out to Tiffany, not the other way around.
Well, admittedly, I don't know what was said on Facebook.
Tiffany never saw any member of your family out. They sought her out. That's a fact. And that can be proven, Vaughn.
Well,
let's do this in the interest of brevity. Let's let people look at the video that we are.
No, can we stop promoting hate videos, please?
Well, I just.
How about we stop promoting hate videos?
I want a real-time response to what is actually going on. We can't really talk about something and expect people to be able to follow it without.
Because it's been out there for years, Agent 19. Why are we hashing old shit?
Just scroll it forward to where he shows he's reading the paper.
Okay, now see, stop right there, Agent. Stop. Okay, now this. What was I doing there? I was showing off the accusations that these goddamn YouTube trolls had given to Clay County. That was what I was showing. It wasn't an admission of guilt. I wasn't guilty of anything. I was reading off what them goddamn YouTube trolls.
No, they said that they went to all over the house and you were feeding the kids clabbered milk. Social workers said you were feeding the kids
clabbered milk.
Spoiled milk. Yes.
What? Why? Okay. Well, then why didn't the kids die, dumbass? Why aren't they dead? Why? Why aren't they dead?
They don't typically die from having spoiled milk.
Yeah, actually you can. Actually, you can.
Yeah, well, according to a social worker in those paperwork, they would be feeding clabbered milk to infants.
From clabbered milk, because you can.
Okay, do you want to play that?
Yeah, there it is. All right, now, Liella said that Marsha Frost told her to write that on the wall.
Look at the maggots in the sink.
Okay, now
what maggots?
Okay, hold on a second. Okay, is that one real?
That is real, but I just hadn't done my dishes yet. That's all it was. I just hadn't done my dishes yet. See, that's what they do. See, here's what they were doing.
Okay, now, hold on a second.
All right, listen. All right, listen.
I gotta pause it for a second when we pull it up. I just want to see it. Do you see what these are? These are carapaces.
All right, listen, Agent.
What happens when a maggot turns into a fly?
Listen.
It leaves this little shell behind.
Yes. Well, listen. Okay, well, I don't know about that. I don't know what that is. That could have just been dirt. Who knows? But anyway, here's the thing, Agent 19. Okay, here's the problem. The problem is that they were telling them. See, they had gotten the neighbor across the way here to use a rifle scope, and he could look right in and see if my dishes had been done or if my laundry had been done. And so what they were doing, they were getting him to call CPS. As soon as my dishes were dirty, as soon as I had dishes in the sink, or as soon as I was doing laundry, they would call CPS out to take the kids. And see, and like I said, I had 2 attorneys and a sitting judge come in and tell Judge Harris that they were illegal. They're not supposed to take the kids over dirty house. They're not supposed to take the kids over dirty dishes.
Yes, they are supposed to. If it looks like these pictures, yes, they take kids.
Well, those pictures were done by the Frost. The Frost did that on purpose.
No.
Yes, what part of my kids testified under oath in a court of law? Are you not understanding, Katie? My kids testified in a court of law under oath that was doctored by the Frost. The Frost set that shit all up. And then good old Tiffany tells them to take pictures of it, and then she makes a video
Tiffany
out of it.
did not tell them that. She never told them that.
Well, I'm sorry, but she did.
Well, no, I've seen the messages between your family member and Tiffany, and that never happened.
Well, I'm sorry, but Frosts are computer illiterate, or at least they were. So Tiffany had to tell them how to make it. Yes, she did. She had to. They were computer illiterate.
Is this picture right here real?
Look at that.
Listen,
rotting.
I told you they came in with rotted fruit and rotting vegetables and put them on the ground.
Well, where were you? You were living in that trailer. How did they do that with you in the trailer?
I'm trying to tell you, if you'll let me, goddamn. I was in the bed sick. They went to mom's, got the extra spare key, and came over saying they were going to clean the house. Well, they had no intentions of cleaning the house. They were going to dirty the house and take pictures. And that's what they done. And like I said, my daughters have testified in court under oath that this was a total setup. It was a total
If you were in the bed
setup.
sick, then how did they come in and trash your house without you knowing it?
What part of I'm sick in the bed with the chills? I mean, how many times I got to say it?
Well, how long were you in bed?
Oh, several days, man. I was bad off. I was messed up.
So here, right here, you see this though? This looks like.
Well, the food is going to be old, Agent 19. That's the whole point. They took
I'm not
rotten
talking about the food itself. I'm talking about where the fluids have run out of it onto the floor. This is dry.
Yeah.
The floor. It's been there for
well, yeah, it was a hot day and it's dried up. So what?
It was winter, Vaughn.
It was not winter.
It was winter when this happened.
It was not winter, God damn it. Holy shit. It was not winter. I lived through this.
Well, that's been there for a long time.
No, it had not been there for a long time. Like I said, it was hot and it had dried it up.
I mean, this looks like compost.
Well, yeah, it's rotten. Yeah, it's rotten shit. What part of it? They came in there with rotten stuff. I mean, that's what they done.
What the fuck is this over here?
I don't know, nor do I care.
The kids were locked in their rooms and forced to defecate in.
The kids were not locked in their fucking rooms. That's against the law anyway.
The other pictures that come up.
The kids were not locked in their rooms. That's against the law, and it's a lie. They were not locked in their rooms.
There we go. Yeah, Tiffany don't like me very much, does she?
The kids were not there, and they were never in any danger. That's correct.
It's a really old video, by the way.
That's correct. They were over at Mom's. They were never in any danger.
That's correct. Don't say their names publicly. That's what I said on the video. Don't say those kids' names publicly.
They were not. Well, it doesn't matter fucking now. I mean, they're gone. But anyway.
Hey, who is that? That right there. That's a damn good-looking man.
That's a damn good-looking man right there.
Anyway, the point is that the kids testified under oath in a court of law that yes, the Frost set that all up. They went in and started trashing the place. My kids were over at Mom's. I was in bed with the chills. And they come over and they trashed the place. They took pictures. They contacted Tiffany Moser. Tiffany Moser told them how to collate the pictures into a video format.
No, that's not true. That didn't happen.
It had to happen because they're illiterate.
She was my best friend. I talked to her every day.
I don't give a damn if she's fucking Moses. It didn't happen that way. They're illiterate. They don't know how to make videos.
You're wrong.
Somebody had to tell them how to make the video.
No. Tiffany made the video, but your family contacted her and sent her those pictures.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Didn't ask for those pictures. They sent
Anyway, it doesn't fucking matter. What's done is done. This is a very old video that happened a long time ago, and it doesn't really matter. But what I will say is that when the 18th gets here, if I have not successfully gotten my kids back, or at least my inheritance from the Frost, I will be going after you fucking trolls for
Wait.
And I can't.
There's another classic quote. If I don't get my kids back, or at least my inheritance, I'll settle for the inheritance. The kids are really secondary. At least his inheritance. Let's put that up. Let's move ahead. Forward, folks. Forward. At least his inheritance.
All I got to do is use Google Wayback and they come right back up. That's how I got my copy of Kenny KPZ's Dear VONHELTON and Andrea that he kept lying about. So that's correct.
It's a really old video, by the way.
That's correct. They were over at Mom's. They were never in any danger.
That's correct. Don't say their names publicly. That's what I said on the video. Don't say those kids' names publicly.
They were not. Well, it doesn't matter fucking now. I mean, they're gone. But anyway.
Hey, who is that? That right there. That's a damn good-looking man.
That's a damn good-looking man right there.
Anyway, the point is that the kids testified under oath in a court of law that yes, the Frost set that all up. They went in and started trashing the place. My kids were over at Mom's. I was in bed with the chills. And they come over and they trashed the place. They took pictures. They contacted Tiffany Moser. Tiffany Moser told them how to collate the pictures into a video format.
No, that's not true. That didn't happen.
It had to happen because they're illiterate.
She was my best friend. I talked to her every day.
I don't give a damn if she's fucking Moses.
It didn't happen that way.
They're illiterate. They don't know how to make videos.
You're wrong.
Somebody had to tell them how to make the video.
No, Tiffany made the video, but your family contacted her and sent her those pictures.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Didn't ask for those pictures. They sent
Anyway, it doesn't fucking matter. What's done is done. This is a very old video that happened a long time ago, and it doesn't really matter. But what I will say is that when the 18th gets here, if I have not successfully gotten my kids back,
pause,
or at least my inheritance from the Frost.
Wow. Wow. As long as he gets his inheritance, fuck the kids. They are definitely number 2. And by the way, he's not getting his kids back the 18th. Court has nothing to do with that. That's a done deal. But anyways, wow.
I will be going after you fucking trolls for damages. Yes, I will. And I can't lose because your fucking posts and videos are all over the goddamn internet. I can't lose. And even if you fucking delete them, all I got to do is use a Google Wayback and they come right back up. All I got to do is use Google Wayback and they come right back up. That's how I got my copy of Kenny KPZ's Dear VONHELTON and Andrea that he kept lying about, saying he didn't tell her to leave my house. That was a goddamn lie. One of the first things
he did tell her. He did tell her.
Hey, Andrea, you got to get that kid and you got to get out of that house right away. He's going to kill you.
Never said that. He never said that you were going to kill her. He never said that. Andrea video is out there. He never said that.
He did say that. Yeah, he did. You got to get that kid and get out of that house right away. You got to get that kid and get out of that house right away. Yeah, you fucking did say it.
He told her to leave you and to get offline and figure out her life. He never, ever said you were going to kill her.
Well, what do you think he implied? What else would he have implied? When somebody tells a woman to grab her baby and get the hell out of there right away, what does that imply? What does it imply? It implies that she's going to be in danger.
It implies that maybe she's going to go and make a better life for herself.
That implies, and you damn well know it.
Vaughn, you were telling her to sleep in the car. You were raging all night.
Oh my God! Here we go with the fucking car.
And Andrea did it. Andrea, wait a minute.
Agent 19, mute her so I can tell my side of it.
No, he's not going to mute me.
Yeah, he is. I can't tell my side of it.
I won't mute anybody. You guys are going to go.
So here's this, Vaughn. I'm just
lying about the fucking sleeping in the car bullshit too.
You said go sleep in the car. You kept her up all the time.
If you watch the actual unedited video,
you put a fist in her face. You pointed a gun at her. You threatened to kill her.
I was the one that slept in the car. Not Andrea, but this bitch is going to lie, saying that I told her.
Did you not have a protective order issued against you?
I was the one that slept in the car. I was
the one had a protective order issued against you. There was probable cause. Based on the preponderance of evidence that you needed a restraining order against you.
Everybody has a bad negative opinion about me.
And by the way, Andrea is not a convicted felon. Where are you getting that? She's not a convicted felon.
You're lying.
No, Andrea does not have, no.
She's not a convicted felon. Dumbass. They took her kid. Yes, she does. They
typically do that when someone loses their parental rights. If you were to have more children because you lost your parental rights to your children, they would probably remove whatever new child you had.
They took her kid because she got a felony.
They took her kid because she's schizophrenic.
That's not my opinion.
She can't take care of herself, Vaughn.
That is not my opinion.
No, she's not a felon. They don't take your kids because you're a felon. There's plenty of felons out there that have their kids. No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Hey, Katie, you can't even vote when you're a felon, let alone have children.
You may not be able to vote, but you can still have children if you're a felon. There's plenty of felons out there that have kids.
Oh, God.
There are plenty of people who've been in prison that have kids, that have gotten out of prison and have kids.
Felonies are another.
Well, felony is a felony, and she's not a convicted felon.
I'm just having some chips because all that rotten meat gave me the munchies.
No, she's not a convicted felon. Andrea's actually doing pretty well, last I heard.
Andrea's not doing well.
Well, she has a job. She got a driver's license.
And no, she's not. No, she's not. Andrea has 5 mental conditions. She's morbidly obese. Her body's full of infection. Her teeth have fallen out. Her hair is now falling out. Where the fuck do you get that she's doing great? That's not great.
She seems to be doing fine. She seems
not
very
doing
good
fine.
spirit.
No, she's
And
not doing fine.
I just wish her well. I do.
She is not doing fine. And you trolls are responsible for her.
We're not responsible for that. You were living in that house with her.
Tammy Faye, you keep forgetting.
Vaughn,
I got that. You keep
she
forgetting.
left you.
You
She
keep
left
forgetting.
you.
I got that computer over there that's got
Yeah.
every one of you motherfuckers' comments to my wife. Where you
And
were
that's not
talking to her
and
behind
if
my
somebody
back
calls-
for 4 fucking years.
If
You
your
were
wife was
to her
talking to
behind
other
my back.
men, that's
Tammy
not against the law.
Alexander, William Blount, and all you motherfuckers.
Doesn't matter.
DCBO, and all
It's
the
not
rest
against
of
the
you,
law
all
for a
on
woman,
Facebook,
a married woman to talk to
behind
a
my
guy.
back,
It's not
telling her a
against the
bunch
law.
of lies, telling her that I was going to rape her, tell her I was
No.
going to kill her. Yes,
I don't believe that anybody told her
comments are all
that.
there, baby.
Well, can you
Comments
show
are all
those
there.
comments?
I'm not ripping the hard drives out tonight, honey. Sorry, I'm not.
But you've been saying this for years.
No shit, because
Well,
it's
then
true.
why is it the state of Kentucky and Clay County slapped you with a domestic violence order and a restraining order?
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
No, they did not.
That's why they put you and Andrea were not supposed to.
Nobody.
You had an EPO.
jail
You did. You had a DVO. You put a fist in her face.
Oh my God! Once
She
again,
sat
that
she
was
sat
an
there and
act.
said you took a.
You
put
do
your
you
fist in her
understand
face
the
and said, I
difference?
could kill you for this.
Do you understand the difference between an accusation and an actual jail sentence? Do you
That based on
understand
the
the difference?
preponderance of evidence, the judge issued it.
There
So
were
why would a judge issue it?
Okay, look. I can
Plenty
make
of people
an
file for
I
EPOs
can call.
and
I can
protective
call.
orders and
I
don't
can
get
call
them.
where you live. I can call where you live, and I can accuse you of all kinds of shit. That doesn't mean
Sure,
you did
go
it.
ahead.
It doesn't mean you did it, dumbass. It just means it was an accusation. You understand the difference?
Why didn't you fight it? Why didn't your attorney
Why
fight
didn't I
it?
go to prison over it, dumbass?
You don't go to prison when you get an EPO or a domestic violence order, Vaughn.
If
Only
I
if
beat
you
the
break
shit
it.
out of a woman, yeah, I go to jail, you fucking dumbass
She
bitch.
said,
Yes, I
She
do.
didn't say you beat her. She said you put a fist
That's
in her
what?
face.
Oh my
And-
God, what do you think domestic violence is, you dumbass?
I know exactly what domestic violence
All
is.
right, then what is it? What is it?
It's verbal abuse.
No,
it's
it is
physical
not.
abuse. Yes,
No,
it
it
is.
is
It's a
not.
form of domestic violence.
No, it
It
is
sure
not.
Yes,
No,
it
it
is.
is not.
Yes,
Domestic
it is. By
abuse is
definition,
when
it
you
is.
physically
When you
assault
take a
someone.
fist in
That is
someone's face
domestic abuse.
and say, I could kill you for this, that is domestic violence, Vaughn.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
That is. It's a threat.
No.
It's domestic violence.
No.
By legal definition, even verbal abuse is considered domestic violence.
You might call that hate speech, but it is not domestic violence.
Verbal
Domestic
abuse
violence
is also
when you have
considered
caused
domestic
physical harm to
violence.
someone.
Absolutely. It is.
No, it is not.
It is.
No, it is not, or I'd be in a jail cell.
Absolutely. It sure is.
Well, I'm sorry, but I never went to jail, sweetheart.
Why would you go to jail for getting an EPO against you?
The
A
reason
DVO?
I didn't go to jail is because it was simply an accusation. That's all it was.
Why were you online doing hangouts begging people to ask Andrea to drop the restraining order?
Because when they do something like that, it affects other things. Okay, I don't remember exactly what it was right now, but there was other things that affected that were prohibiting me from doing what I needed to do. And so she had to drop the EPO in order for me to get those things done, whatever the fuck they were. I don't remember now, nor do I care.
Well,
Because
you
that was
wanted
years
to talk to her because you wanted a reconciliation.
Well,
And she didn't
yeah,
want one.
and that's another good point that you just now brought up. I tried to save my marriage 5 times, and you fuckers and the frost kept getting in between. Yeah,
No,
you
we
did.
not. No, we did not.
Yeah, you did.
No, we did not.
Yeah, you did.
Nope. No, we didn't.
You never told CPS to come out here and
I've never called CPS on you ever.
I didn't say you personally. I was speaking about the trolls in general.
To my knowledge, the only troll that called CPS on you was Mark Ronan.
Well, that's the biggest load of horse shit because they all over there laughing.
No, I'm friends. Let me tell you this. I have known these people since 2010. I know most
Verbal
of them
abuse is a
personally.
kind
And I
of
promise
domestic
you,
violence.
they did not call CPS on you. They did not conspire. Dr. Del Mundo was not a troll of yours. Dr. Del Mundo was an actual pediatrician in your town, and the doctor reported the fact your children were failure to thrive, and that's why your kids were taken. Dr. Del Mundo was not one of your haters, was not a troll, and you know it.
Dr. Del Mundo admitted in front of witnesses that she was one of my haters.
No.
Yes, she did.
No,
Yes, you did.
no.
Well, I'm sorry, but you did. I was there, dumbass. I was there when she admitted it in front of witnesses that she was one of my haters. Yes, she did. Yes, you did.
Well, I'm sorry, but I've never seen Dr. Del Mundo in Trolls, Haters, and Naysayers. I'm just saying.
Well, no, she don't frequent Trolls, Haters, and Naysayers, but she is one of my haters. Yes, she is. And you know what's really funny? I think this is fucking hilarious. She was making big money in Nashville, Tennessee. And you fuckers convinced her to come up here and leave that very lucrative practice in Nashville to come up here to Podunk, Kentucky, and give up, what has to be at least hundreds of thousands of dollars in revenue to come up here to Podunk, Kentucky because of my damn kids. That's fucking hilarious.
Well, there it is, guys. By the Kentucky Coalition Against Domestic Violence. What is domestic violence? Domestic violence is a pattern of coercive, controlling behavior that can include physical, emotional, or psychological abuse, sexual abuse, or financial abuse.
Well, how recent is that, though? Because they might have changed. Kentucky recently changed all their laws. You know that. Kentucky recently changed all their laws. Because until just recently, you could marry at 16. Well, you can't do that no more. They got rid of it. And they got rid of drinking at 18 too. They moved. I think they bumped everything up to 25, didn't they? I think it was 25. I think they bumped everything up to 25.
21.
No, it ain't 21. It's more.
I
think it's 25.
Having trouble hearing you again.
It's over 21. Whatever,
Having trouble hearing you again, Katie.
Yep, Katie, you're breaking up again.
I was actually wondering that too there, AC.
Why would I bring what up?
That you should be able to marry at 16.
I brought it up because I was beating her to the punch because I knew she's going to bring it up.
21 is the legal age to drink in this state. Always has been.
Nope, it was 18.
21.
Well,
21.
sorry, but it was 18 before.
Well, the legal age to drink, to buy alcohol, is 21 in this state. I don't know how you could live in a state and be completely clueless about its laws.
They did raise the age to buy tobacco to 21.
Yeah, they did. But it's not 25 to drink, and he says it's 25 to buy alcohol. It's not.
Not 21.
I don't know how he lives in the same state as we do and is so clueless about their laws.
Because I'm not constantly trying to get people in trouble. That's why. I'm not out here trying to get people's kids.
I guarantee you've been in court more times.
I'm not out here trying to get people's kids taken away from them. I'm not out here.
I guarantee you that you've been in court more times than me and Agent 19 both combined.
I'm not out here trying to get their inheritance stolen from them. I'm not out here doing that shit.
Hey, pet that dog.
That's why I don't know. That's why I don't know a lot of stuff. Because I'm not out here sticking my goddamn nose where it don't fucking belong.
Hey, pet that dog.
Huh?
Cool.
Yeah,
that dog wants petting.
Say, my name is Puppy, and I've got something on my nose. What do you got on your nose there? Some kind of sticky. What do you got on there?
Medical marijuana is supposed to be becoming legal, I think, during the next month or so, but no, weed is not legal in Kentucky. I mean, they decriminalize
I gotta say this, okay? The dog can hear 10 times better than we can, so if you're yelling, it's loud to you, it hurts to them.
Yeah, but I wasn't yelling while it's here.
Gotta calm down.
I wasn't yelling while it was in my lap. It was way back there when I was yelling. See, midnight.
I need G-Man. Someone get a hold of G-Man now.
Yeah, midnight.
Todd Malico 8 donated $5 through Super Chat. Looks like Vaughn has selected another dog to kill and put in the trash.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a vicious cycle, but that'll be Midnight's replacement right there. So just keep on keeping on. Thank you very much.
It's gone.
Do you have enough music with the animal sound?
I don't know what the hell's going on with your audio. It's like killing it today. It's just getting awful.
Is it better now?
Better now.
Okay, I laid my phone down. So, do you have enough food to feed those dogs now?
I have some money, not much, but I have a little bit of money. Like I still have to recover. I still have to recover my inheritance money from the frost. When I do that, then I'll be doing quite well, thank you. But I have not yet went after the frost for my inheritance money. Hopefully, that's something I can take care of here when I go to court. I'll go to court, and hopefully I'll get that took care of. But see that, they sit there and they take every fucking dime of money that I have, and then they bitch. Well, why ain't he getting food? Why does he have to buy TV dinners all the time? Why ain't he got money for the dog food? Why isn't he taking a bath? Why isn't he doing his laundry? I ain't got no fucking money. You took literally every dime of money I had, and then what money that I didn't get.
Spivvy Porkchop donated $5 through Super Chat. This is the greatest show on earth.
Thank you. And remember, thumbs up, folks. We got a little bit more to go here.
Or that I did lucky enough to get from the government, they took that too. They didn't have no fucking money.
Well,
you gotta have money to buy shampoo. You gotta have money to buy soap. You gotta have money to buy laundry detergent. You gotta have money to buy dishwashing liquid. You gotta have money to buy dog food. They're not gonna give you that shit for free. You gotta have money.
Well, I understand. Yeah, I get that, but I mean, like, no troll took any money away from you. No troll called and had your food stamps turned off. No troll had Jerry's money taken. No troll.
I just got through telling you.
But no troll caused you
to take Jerry's money. You gotta take Jerry's money away from him. I've got their own.
That never happened.
Messages.
Nobody did that.
I've got their own fucking messages where they said you gotta take Jerry's money away from him.
Well,
I've got their own fucking messages.
You act like
I've got video where they told Ronnie Ray to come out here and change the locks on this double wide so that he wouldn't get his kids back in November. I got the video. I've got it. I've got the video.
Well, I haven't seen a video like that.
Well, then you need to look around.
Gray Alien Vaughn took a shot at. Donated £5 through Super Chat. Poor Floppy, that peanut butter won't lick itself off.
Oh, jeez. But that does remind me something. Bear with me, folks. I'm going to leave the mic open here. I'll be right back. I got something just for the live streams. Where did I put that? Where is it? Give me 1 second. Okay, folks. I don't know if this is too soon or not, but you're in heaven now, little one. You're free, folks.
Out there, unless Secular took it down, of course.
Secular never takes down his videos.
Well, then he privatizes them.
No, he didn't. I've never heard Secular Opinion say that.
Well, then
never.
why?
I've never heard Secular Opinion ever say any such thing like that.
Okay, now look, there's Quasi Monkey in the outside chat. Dragon Jim, Midnight died because of Vaughn. Simple as that. There you go. See, always accusing me of shit. Every time, always accusing me.
Well, I mean, like,
it's always my fault. It's never the troll's fault. It's always my fault. It's never.
You have to understand. You said the dog died grieving because he hadn't seen the kids in 3 years.
It did. Well,
you said the dog stopped eating and drinking. Why didn't you take the dog to the vet?
You guys did. The judge admitted it. The judge said the kids are gone because they kept getting calls to CPS over and over and over and over and over again.
Vaughn, you could have taken the dog to the vet, even if you didn't have the money. As the vet would have treated ethically, they would have treated that animal. They wouldn't have let that animal die if you'd taken it to the vet, whether you could pay or not.
Well, first of all, Midnight was over 8 years old. That's number
You said she was a puppy. You kept saying you were potty training a puppy. You were talking about Midnight.
That was, oh my God, I just said that was years ago. You're not listening. See
I
how
do
they do it
listen.
in
You
19?
said
They
that you
take all
lost your
these
kids
different stories
because of a
and they
nurse
blend them
in the
all
black
together
because you're potty
and
training
try
a
to make it
puppy.
work.
Your
And it
kids
doesn't
have been
work that
gone
way.
for a couple of years. So was Midnight a puppy then, or is she 8 years old? Which is it?
Potty training a puppy.
Because you hadn't had a dog for 8 years, Vaughn.
I don't think you realize how long you fucks have been messing with me.
That's amazing because I haven't made a video about you since 2011.
Okay, and how many years is 2011? This is 2023, so how many years is 2011?
Been 12 years.
Okay, that's 12 years. That's a hell of a long time.
I haven't made a video about you in 12 years. You haven't had Midnight since 2011.
No, but you have been harassing me for 12 years.
No, I haven't.
No, yeah, you have.
No, I haven't.
Your videos have been harassing me.
I haven't made a video about you since
You don't need
2011.
to. The videos you made are still out there.
About you in 12 years.
The videos you made are still out there.
No, they're not. None of
that
my
I'm
videos
a goddamn
are.
pedophile.
No.
And I need to be, it's 1,000 somebody can come out here.
You know what? The Kelly Chat that I just shared
tried to kill me.
You know that video was private. I just made it unlisted so it could be shown. That video hasn't been public.
That video is not private because I've been getting it taken down for years.
Well,
I have to keep
I don't know what to tell you because it's sitting on the those videos are sitting on the Bubba Effect channel. Wait a minute. Those videos have been sitting on the Bubba Effect channel since 2011.
Who's putting it up if it ain't you? Who is putting the video up if it ain't you?
People rip videos and re-upload them. They're entitled to do whatever they want.
All right then. So I have been taking it down because I have.
Well, no, you haven't because it's still sitting on the Bubba Effect channel since 2011.
It doesn't matter. The video you created is still influencing people today. Doesn't matter. Your video is still influencing people today. Why do you think I'm in here? I'm in here because of the things that you have done and said about me. That's why I'm in here tonight. That's the only reason I'm in here.
You're mad because
I'm not in here to shoot the shit.
You're mad because you got caught thinking you were talking to a 14-year-old girl.
Oh, fuck me.
And asking for photos.
And Blog TV says you're full of shit, bitch.
No, they don't.
I'm sorry, but they do.
No, they don't.
Well, then take me to court, sweetheart. Go ahead. Take me to court.
Take me to court. You know what? That was done in 2011. The statute of limitations on that ran out years ago.
If you're so goddamn convinced that I'm a fucking pedophile, take my ass to court. Do it. Right now.
Well, it'd take you to court for what exactly?
Pedophilia? Isn't it a crime? Isn't pedophilia a crime?
But you would think it would be like filing a police report. It wouldn't be taking you to court, Vaughn. It would be a process. You know what I mean? Contacting the police.
Well, then contact the fucking police. Take me to court.
Oh, they were.
They were. Do this, bitch. And then when I show them the video from Blog TV that says you're full of shit, then you're going to be the one going to jail, not me.
I'm not going to jail. Nobody's going to jail for anything. You've been saying I've been going to jail.
Criminal defamation. Hold on. Criminal defamation is a felony. Yes, you will go to jail.
There's no such thing as criminal defamation, Vaughn. It's a civil tort. It's a civil tort.
Google it.
It's a civil tort.
Google it.
Hold on a second. I'll tell you exactly what happened. In 2011, individuals did contact law enforcement about the Kelly chat log. Law enforcement told them because it was not an officially law enforcement sanctioned investigation that there was no legal recourse. However, if a law enforcement officer had been on the other end of that chat, he would have been arrested.
Well, and then they would have went to jail because Blog TV cleared my name. So Blog TV
never cleared your name.
Hold on.
They never cleared your name.
Hold on. Blog TV said that they had manipulated that chat, that the original chat did not say what they said. There was no talk of nude pictures.
It's a live recording.
There was no talk of nude pictures ever.
Yes,
now, I did ask for an ID.
Everything in there is legit.
I did ask for ID, but I did not ask for nude pictures.
No, you did not.
I did not ask for nude pictures.
Yes,
I did not ask for nude pictures. And Blog TV said I didn't. And Blog TV said that the individual in question was 31 years old, not 13. And that they manipulated that chat to make the age go down that it was all bullshit. They told him flat out. They said that it was a complete setup, that there was absolutely no truth to it whatsoever, that I was not violating any laws or any rules or anything. It was totally made up by them. And now that is an official statement from Blog TV. And I have it. I have the video. And so if she wants to keep accusing me of being a pedophile, I will call the police and I will have her arrested, because I'm not. I used to rescue children from cults. That's what I used to do. One of the things.
Mom, you didn't.
Yeah, actually I did. How the fuck do you know, bitch? You don't know my life. You never lived my life.
Vaughn, you also said that you worked for the government too. After you were
I did work for the government, and that's none of your damn business now, is it?
You went AWOL, and they called your mommy and told her to come and get you.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, well, okay, hold on. If I went AWOL, why wasn't I put in the brig?
Because you're a washout, Vaughn.
Because I never went AWOL.
They don't always put everyone in the brig. They don't always do that.
No. Sorry, sweetheart. When you go AWOL, you end up in the brig.
You went AWOL. Your whole family said you went AWOL.
The Frosts are liars. Agent 19 just admitted that. They are liars. Okay? I did not go AWOL. I was not drummed out of the service. In fact, my DD-214 says...
And my understanding from your family is that you never worked for the federal government, that you went back to Hamilton, Ohio. And you were a snitch. You would report drug dealers. That's what you did. You were a snitch. That's all you did.
Well, that may be true. Kind of.
But you were not working for the federal government, so stop.
Hold on. I wore many hats, actually.
Hold on. So he's just okay with, like, well, man, I kind of was a snitch. So I gotta put that back. I know it's hard. I know there's probably a hotkey. Just go back 10 seconds, but anyways.
I'm not. I used to rescue children from cults. That's what I used to do. One of the things.
Mom, you didn't.
Yeah, actually I did. How the fuck do you know, bitch? You don't know my life. You never lived my life.
Vaughn, you also said that you worked for the government too. After you were
I did work for the government. And that's none of your damn business now, is it?
You went AWOL, and they called your mommy and told her to come and get you.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, well, okay, hold on. If I went AWOL, why wasn't I put in the brig?
Because you're a washout, Vaughn.
Because I never went AWOL.
They don't always put everyone in the brig. They don't always do that.
No. Sorry, sweetheart. When you go AWOL, you end up in the brig.
You went AWOL. Your whole family said you went AWOL.
The Frosts are liars. Agent 19 just admitted that. They are liars. Okay? I did not go AWOL. I was not drummed out of the service. In fact, my DD-214 says...
And my understanding from your family is that you never worked for the federal government, that you went back to Hamilton, Ohio. And you were a snitch. You would report drug dealers. That's what you did. You were a snitch. That's all you did.
Well...
Here it is, folks. Here it is.
That may be true.
Uh-huh.
Kind of.
But you were not working for the federal government, so stop.
Hold on. I wore many hats, actually. But here's the point. The point is that as soon as I got out of the military, I was on the streets of Killeen, Texas, going after pimps and prostitutes. I was trying to rescue the prostitutes.
Vaughn, I have seen what you look like at that age. There's no way you were going after MS-13.
Well, I'm sorry, but I was 158 pounds of solid muscle when I got out of the Army. So, sucks to be you.
Yeah, but you also said you took out MS-13, too.
I did.
And you also said you were a ninja. You're not a ninja.
Yes, I am. I took ninjutsu in Dayton, Ohio.
You're not.
Yes, I did. Oh, my God. How the fuck do you know, bitch?
And
you don't live my life.
You also supposedly created the stealth fighter, too, right?
That's not what I said.
And you were also a vampire, too, and your mommy pulled your fangs, right?
I did have extra
And you're also the Punisher, too, right? You're also Wolverine.
$4.99 through Super Chat. The brig is for people they want to keep but still punish. They wanted him to just go.
Yeah, 100%. The proof's in the pudding. You get kicked out of the Army, Vaughn. Thank you very much.
Too, right? You're also up for the role for Wolverine too, right?
Forgetting all the I was right videos that I did, where I had a statement from my doctor where I had 4 extra canine teeth. Yeah, I did, and they extracted them. Sorry about your luck.
How does that make you a vampire exactly?
Because normally people don't have 4 extra sets of canines. That's why. But anyway, the point is that I never made the stealth fighter. What happened was they took, I gave the NASA that the design I sent to NASA. NASA sold it to Lockheed. Lockheed took out the ion engines and they modified it a little bit more. And then they gave it to Lockheed, and Lockheed made it into the stealth fighter. And my father, not me, my father said, "Hey, that's your design." I said, "Yeah, it looks a lot like it." Okay, because it was my design. They had just changed it a little bit and sold it to Lockheed. And you know what? That happens all the time, unfortunately. I didn't know that at the time because I was just a young boy, but they do that a lot. Somebody comes up with an idea, they steal it, change it a little bit, and make millions off of it, and leave me hanging with nothing. That shit happens all the time.
You also claim you were a kid when this happened, right?
Well, I forget the exact age I was.
You and your dad were in a grocery store, and he pointed at a magazine. Said, "Look, I think that's your
popular Science magazine." That's correct. See, Katie, what you don't understand is I have no reason to lie about things that I'm proud of. I'm proud of the fact that I designed that thing. I have no reason to lie about that. I don't know where the fuck you're getting that I have to lie about things, because I'm not lying about anything. And I'll remind you that a high-ranking Air Force official over at Delphi, he went and verified that shit.
Oh, high-ranking. They all hang out in Delphi forums. Here
was his response. His response was, I had never seen so many doors shut in my face in my life. And he gave me a public apology in writing. And this is a high-ranking Air Force officer. And he said, "I will never bother you again, VONHELTON," and he never did. Okay? I have no reason to lie.
Yeah, well, I want to tell you this. High-ranking officers or whatever don't hang out and troll on forums. I'm just saying. And then you said, I mean, there's a lot of stories you've told on. It doesn't matter. It's neither here nor there. It's like, I will say this. I've known a lot of these people that you call trolls, and most of them aren't even trolls. They just don't agree with what you say. Most of them are just naysayers.
On his bullshit. Yeah,
most of them are not even trolls, dude. Most of these are not.
Who sent the pipe bomb, Katie?
Really good people. No, let me say.
Who sent the pipe bomb, Katie? Who sent it?
It wasn't a pipe bomb. It was a glitter bomb.
Who sent it?
I don't know.
You don't know. You just told me you knew everything they were doing.
I don't know who sent it, but I know it was a glitter bomb. It wasn't a pipe bomb. Why are you saying a glitter bomb is a pipe bomb? That's a big jump right there. That's a big leap.
Hold on. Because it was shaped like a pipe bomb, number one. And number two, because it was under intense pressure.
It's a glitter bomb.
Hold on. Had my kids opened that instead of me, they could have been blinded. They could have been hurt. For real. Now, luckily, they didn't. I was one that opened it. But if my kids would have opened it instead of me, and it under pressure like it was, yes, it would have hurt my children. For real. Glitter bomb or no. And I will point out to you that when the FBI come out, I showed them that piece of shit, and they agreed with me. The FBI agreed with me.
I can't even believe the FBI would come out for a glitter bomb. I'm just saying.
I'm not sure what they were on with that shirt. It has made it through the cycle. It's reappeared. It's been a few days, at least through the weekend. And if you look really closely under his medallion, every once in a while, it'll show there's a hole in the shirt. When we look at other Vaughn videos that we got to cover this week, because we got a lot there's more Vaughn than this to catch up on. He's been busy. There's close-ups, and it looks like actually a new hole is starting to wear closer to the belly, but that's a topic for another day.
I don't know why the FBI.
And you also said the CIA came to your house and was going to double tap you too,
yes.
and the local whatever made them stop. The district attorney. I'm telling you, the CIA has more power than the district attorney in Clay County.
Well, I'm sorry, but that is the truth. The district attorney
I mean,
intervened.
you tell these stories that just escape you, like anybody with logic and
I don't think you understand.
and
I don't
any
think you
traveler with
understand.
common
You
sense
don't
knows you're full
understand.
of shit.
You do not understand the law, apparently.
I understand the
sheriff
law way
was-
better than you do.
No, you do not. Because if you did, you would know that a sheriff and a district attorney have more power than the feds, not less. They have more power. If the sheriff and the
Interesting.
district attorney tells the feds you ain't coming in here, then you ain't coming in here. Period.
Well, first off, the feds. First off, somebody like the Central Intelligence Agency or NSA, they're not going to ask permission. Local PD's not even going to know that they're there until it's all over.
Well, I'm sorry, but the information comes from the district attorney. Okay, and they said that they did intervene and stop CIA operatives from coming out here. And
Do you have that in writing?
I don't
So
know.
you're saying the CIA called up the district attorney and said, we're going to come out and kill VONHELTON.
I don't know what they were going to do.
But then why are you saying the CIA was going to come out and double tap you then?
Because that's usually what CIA does.
No.
Yeah, it is.
You know they're not even issued firearms?
That don't mean
CIA's
shit.
not even issued sidearms.
That don't mean shit. How many times has the CIA got people killed overseas? Don't tell me that.
Well, yeah, exactly. Overseas. The CIA does not handle domestic affairs.
Well, that I thought that was odd too, but nevertheless, that is exactly what was told to me.
CIA handles foreign intelligence matters.
I'm well aware of that. I'm going by what was told to me. What?
So whoever told you that, they lied their fuck through their teeth.
So the district attorney lied to me. Okay. All right.
According to you, the district attorney's a piece of shit. They plotted to ruin your family, and supposedly everybody in Clay County is against you because you lost your kid. So which is it, Vaughn? The district attorney's a good guy or the bad guy?
Hold on. Who gave the judge, the CPS, and all these attorneys a negative opinion about me? Who did that? Me? No.
You gave him a negative opinion.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. They didn't even.
People don't lose their children.
Until you
13.
fucking trolls started calling CPS, they had no idea who I even was.
Can I ask you something? Did you wear that necklace or shirt to court?
What?
Did you wear that necklace or that shirt in the court?
No.
Okay. That would be bad. They would not appreciate that.
Well, it doesn't fucking matter now, does it?
Is it true you did a magic spell in court?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Why the fuck would you do that?
Because I didn't want to stay there till 5 o'clock in the fucking evening after getting
But
there.
you did a magic. You showed them what you could. What?
When you're in family court, hold on. When you're in family court, you have to go there at 9 o'clock in the morning. My last name is VONHELTON. I would have been there till 5 o'clock in the evening, and I usually am. And I got tired of having to fucking wait. So yeah, I did a little spell, asked the gods to bless it, so that I would get there and get into court early. And you know what? It worked. And the whole room was there. The room was packed. Sure did.
You think that maybe they just were apprehensive and wanted to get your case over with so that you would be out of the courtroom?
No. Why would they be apprehensive about me? They don't give a damn about me.
Well, all they do is when you come in, because Vaughn, your kids were gone for so long and you had so many court appearances, you had an ample amount of time to jump through their hoops, and you didn't do what they asked you. You didn't clean your house. Was one of the things they asked you to do. They asked you to do the counseling and the testing thing. You didn't do that.
Let's try this again.
You should have done what you needed to do to get your kids back.
This again. Let us try this again. We're going to try this again. The judge, in his closing arguments, said there was no laws broken. The children were never in any physical danger. The reason he was putting the kids up for adoption after the 18th was because he was getting incessant phone calls to CPS, having CPS go out to my house over and over and over again, and he was literally tired of it.
I think what he really said was you've lost your children 13 times, and you had.
No! I was there. You were not. It was.
I just can't imagine that a judge is going to say that they're putting.
I forget which troll it was that said it, but I've got the troll's comments saved where they said they were going to call CPS out to the house every fucking day. I've also got Larry Frost saying the same damn thing in his live show, that he would call CPS every day if I didn't get my kids taken away. So don't call me a liar again, bitch, because I'm not lying. I have no reason to lie.
Well, I'm just saying this. If you broke no laws and there was nothing wrong, then why did they take your kids, and why did you lose your parental rights, and why were your children adopted out to a different family?
Because, well, they ain't been adopted out yet. That don't happen.
Yeah, the adoption, from my understanding, was done.
No.
That's what you said.
No, that's not what I said. I said I haven't.
You said the trolls were successful, that your kids were gone.
The trolls were successful in getting my kids gone. That doesn't mean they've been adopted yet. That doesn't happen till the fucking 18th. Clean the wax out of your ears. Anyway, the point is that was what the judge said in his closing arguments. Had nothing to do with any laws being broken. Had nothing to do with the kids being harmed in any way. Had nothing to do with anything. In fact, he told me I spent $300 cleaning that fucking single wide over there, and the judge said that even the single wide had nothing to do with it. Even though CPS kept harassing me about it, had nothing to do with it. That was not what he
Well, my
said.
question for you, though, have you filed the appeal? Because now your circumstances, according to you, have changed. They gave you $40,000 cash, you said, and they gave you that you're in the double wide.
First of all, it's none of your goddamn business what I do.
Well, you make it everybody's business. You put this out there. I don't know this.
Goddamn years.
The only reason I know this stuff is because you put it out there.
No,
so
the reason you know it is because somebody is telling.
No, it's because you say it with John Gishula. You guys get in live streams and you air this shit.
No, somebody is.
No, you and fucking J-Dub, they're always talking about your personal business.
Somebody was able to find out the actual court documents because
it's a matter of public record. All you have to do is go to Kentucky's website and you can see the court schedule.
Family court is private.
No, it's not. You can still see it online. It's searchable online. Bullshit. It is searchable online. Nope, it's searchable online.
Well, hold on.
A court docket is out there because it shows when court's scheduled in those situations.
Shit, he's not the only one that's tuckering out, man. I'm tuckering out.
Throw me up.
There we go.
Throw me up. Private.
Seeing
Private. Which means somebody is leaking the information. They are private.
No, I've actually seen somebody post a screenshot of the schedule.
Well, I'm sorry, but you read it right there. They're private. They are not public.
No, family court proceedings are always private. That's a fact. But a schedule, no. The schedule, the docket is not private.
Which means...
No, the docket's not private.
Which means that there is a mole in the court that's giving you guys...
No, there's not one. You're so paranoid.
Well, I'm sorry, but one of the attorneys...
It's not this grand conspiracy against you.
One of the attorneys in the courtroom quoted, you fucking trolls, live in the courtroom. His name is Mr.
Yeah, family court hearings are closed hearings. Yes, they're private. But the docket online is the schedule, Vaughn. That is not private. That is public.
About just knowing the dates. You guys had personal information.
Because you shared it.
And the only way you could have gotten
you shared it with J-Dub. You get in these live streams with J-Dubs and you air all your dirty laundry.
No, I do not.
You air all your dirty laundry, every bit of it. You sit there with J-Dubs, and you and J-Dubs have made, J-Dubs makes death threats and talks about raping men and all kinds of shit. And when he's like, that guy's a fucking weirdo. And you guys sit there and you tell all your business to everybody. I've heard you tell everything to Solar Marshall before.
I say
the reason we know stuff is because you share. If you don't want people to know your business, stop sharing your business.
What are you doing watching my shit anyway? I thought I was.
Like I said, I'm part of Trolls, Haters, and Naysayers. I see all the clips that get posted.
Okay. Well, at least you did admit to that, so that's good.
What's wrong with being part of Trolls, Haters, and Naysayers?
Well,
There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, I'm going to tell you. I have logged with the FBI.
Well, that's great.
that Trolls, Haters, and Naysayers be listed as a domestic terrorist
Well, it's not. So there's that.
Well, I'm sorry, but I applied for it anyway, bitch.
Well, you can apply for it all you want to, but it's just the name of a group. It's not. We're not a terrorist organization.
Let's review. Let's review. You went after my family.
I never went after your family. Never went after your family.
You went after
nope.
Emo Howling Wolf.
I've never watched an Emo Howling Wolf video in my life.
Almost got him killed.
I've never watched an Emo Howling Wolf video in my life. You're lying. I don't even watch Emo Howling Wolf.
You just said you were a member of Trolls, Haters, and Naysayers.
Yeah, I'm a member of Trolls, Haters, and Naysayers, but I don't troll Emo Howling Wolf. That has nothing to do with that.
Did they go after me? Yeah. Did they go after Trailer Park Elvis? Yeah. Did they go after
I don't even know. I've never watched a Trailer Park Elvis video either.
John? Yeah. Did they go after Brett?
No, John inserts himself. John, nobody even cares about J-Dubs. J-Dubs.
Agent 19.
The fact of the matter is J-Dubs swings off your nutsack.
What are you looking at, Agent 19?
Oh, I'm just showing something in the background, just a little bit.
I thought
the simulator against the Chinese.
I thought you was tracking Easter Island or something.
No.
Because we got there's that big rock out there in Easter Island. They're watching it carefully.
Hallelujah, praise Jesus.
Because if that rock goes, the whole.
Annabelle P. donated £10 through Super Chat. Thanks for this sec. It's hugely entertaining.
Oh, thank you for being here, Annabelle. I do appreciate that. And, folks, if you don't mind thumbsing up the video. You know what? I'm thinking about doing something here. It kind of mellows out. Like I said, if you came earlier, it was the eye of the hurricane. I promised it was going to get crazier again. And it has. But it's starting to... from here on in, it kind of mellows out a bit. And I think I'm going to leave it to your imagination. Thank you, Baby Jane, for not just the entertainment, for providing the video clip as the original went private. So I do appreciate that. Folks, like I said, we got more Von Helton content to catch up on from the weekend. We still got all the butthurt from the Solar Marshal fallout when J-Dubs kicked him and the Cope hangout after. So we got to cover that. Plus we got more coming up. But like I said, we're really not missing much. There's a little bit more of a conversation, but it just kind of... Von Helton loses his steam and it just kind of goes quiet, to be honest with you, after this point. So I think we've seen the best bits. The rest will just be repeating itself. So, folks, I want to thank you very much for joining. Like I said, thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, which I don't know why you'd be here, but just in case. And, come back. If you're just new to this stuff and you're like, what the hell's going on? We'll try to get you all caught up. But I think that's it. Folks, we'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Have a good day and a better